sound. We were on the mute button. Okay, start. Go for it. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to start over. It's a little past 8 now. It's
The mute button.
4 past. Yeah,
We always forget the mute
correct.
button, you
Yeah,
guys.
and
So
you also
sorry.
forget the record button, but that's okay.
The record is
It's
automatic on
automatic.
this.
Okay.
We are on
I'm
restream and
thinking O
automatic.
Connect.
No. But
All right.
but the thing is, we do kind of forget. We try to mute before we go live, and we forget to unmute. So the sound is working fine. We just forget. But you guys cued us in by saying no sound, so that was
Okay,
helpful.
now good. All right, here we go. Let's start off again. It's day 75,
Thanks, John.
year 2, RobLynn Live, and
The
Ollie.
Wonder Dog with sound.
The wonder dog with sound,
The
and I'm the
show with.
underdog. All right. Well, if you'll back the bus up a little, perhaps I can go over what the information is that we have today. We had at 9:30 was chit chat with Satya Narayana at 9:30. Then at 10 o'clock along came DeGarmo and Johnson. Then at 1 p.m. was Dr. Yvonne Mundi. 4 p.m. was Comfort with a replay of the Heroes broadcast,
You
no
got it.
live broadcast. And then at,
3, I think, was Julie.
well, okay, we think Julie was at 3 p.m. with Michael Williams, but it was posted by Marty DeGarmo's wife at 6:30 p.m. So
So-
that was a little confusing. And I was away from the house, so I'm not 100% sure. We're assuming it was actually at 3 p.m.
Well, we'll hear today from the crowds.
Chris
People must
Johnson
have
will
heard it.
probably tell us what time it was, I'm sure. Okay, well, it's 8 p.m., a little past 8, and it's time for the RobLynn Live Network to present on Restream and YouTube for another bit of time. We'll let you know when things are going to go the other direction with O Connect. We'll let you know when that's going to happen. Okay, they are still, it's under construction a little bit and having some a little bit of streaming difficulty and logging in, but it's all getting worked out, and that's all that counts.
And thank you to our friends in the messenger chat telling me, Lynn, no sound, no sound. Thanks for caring about us.
Hey, we appreciate that very much. We're up to 82 people, and we were late. Not too
Shabby.
shabbaroo. All right, so let's get back to business. Today was Richard Lamott's birthday. His actual birthday was today, from what I'm told. Happy birthday to you. And John Barilla sang to you a homemade song just for you, brother. That was nice. Let's say a few hellos before we get this thing too far going. Sarijit is here. And so is Sean Don, as well as Casey Zevenbergen.
Hi,
and
Sina.
Sina is here. And so is Sarananda.
Oh, how nice.
Sarananda Das.
Bruce Gersti.
And cousin Brucey's here.
Hello, Dora Akufo.
All right, Dora's here. Frank Rowe is here. John Buddy. John Barilla is here. Dominique
Yay.
Henderson, all right, is here. Johnny Simmons is here. Dawn Swihart. Sina, as we mentioned, Frank Rowe, Irana Sala, our first girl many times, is here. Davina is here. She is our graphic artist extraordinaire, who we appreciate. We'd like to also mention Mr. Michael Chatta, formerly known as Yin Yang 444, now known as Michael Chatta 444. And he's here with us, and we appreciate it, brother.
And
everything you do for us is wonderful. David Switzer's in the house. Hello, Mr. Switzer. Yeah, I know those Kansas City Chiefs of yours. And Dawn Swihart is here, and so is Chris Diazone.
Oh, that's nice.
Duggies, the gang is pouring in. There's 84 of you already. Gemma Ramaki is in here.
Hi, Gemma.
Of the Gemma Ramaki Listra Tuak sister duo. Verdi is here. Verdi, hello to you. David Pagot, Carmela Schwartz, Bamal Das, there's Davina again, and Sina, and Ruth Pace. Christina Dodds in the house. Hello, Christina, coming to you live on YouTube. Clover Kelly is here as well as Kenroy Gallion. All right, Kenroy, thank you for being here. Ruth Pace and Shandan, I mentioned, and Mohammed Saiful Islam is here. Hey, 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 we're glad you're here, brother. Lori Lunn is in the house from the great state of Washington. That's Washington State, not Washington, D.C. Juanita Slack is in the house. Bamal Das I mentioned already, and everybody down the list I mentioned.
Bailey.
Oh, there's Isabel. Isabel Bailey is in the house. All right, all right, all right, all right.
And hello to Jayanta.
Jayanta Panja is in the house. Hello, Jayanta. Thank you.
Let's see who else.
Ruth Pace, I mentioned. Graceland in the house. Raphael. Hello, Graceland. We're glad you're here.
And Rao
Sheb Pandab is here. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Martin Pierre.
Martin Pierre is in the house.
And we have Randy Leonard, the Beeve.
The Beeve is in the house. All right, Randy, we hope you're feeling well, our brother.
Hi to Graceland.
Graceland is here. 87 of you. All right, we're cranking now. And let's keep cranking along as we go. And Rhonda, let's see.
Hi, Gina Leva.
Ronan is here from Israel. Hello, sir. Thanks for being here, brother. We appreciate you. Shalom to you. Hopefully peace is coming soon, brother. And let's see, there's Frank Rowe, Ruth Pace again.
Gina Leva.
Gina Leva in the house. All right, the elite, according to Chris Johnson, that's Olivia. Gina Olivia. We know her as Gina Leva. So Chris will get that right. I guarantee he'll get that right.
And that's GLRKM is here.
All right, GLRKM.
When will we get apples to our bank accounts?
Coming real soon. So stand by. Don't touch that dial. Those apples are rolling. They're going to be sent out real soon.
And you see Michael Chata greeting people with the beautiful emoji.
Thank you, Michael. We love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do for us.
Individuals, which is really special.
Yes. All right. Well, let's talk. Tonight's topic is technology and online education. Now, is this right up on Passive's alley?
Definitely.
We're speaking O Connect, we're speaking O Academy, we're speaking O Net, we're speaking education. So let's talk online education through technology. Ollie's question of the evening: when you take your next online class, you know it's going to be O Academy. What will it be? Ollie wants to know, what class are you planning to take?
Or what classes?
Or classes.
Or what certificate? Or what degree?
Diploma or certificate holder.
I mean,
continuing ed, whatever you need.
Or what are you going to teach? Or are you going to be a coach? Or are you going to be a mentor? You're going to be a trainer on the platform. You can also do that as well, right?
And you can get anything that you want at Ashmapara's restaurant.
Right.
All right. Ollie's question of the evening is, again, when you take your next class or classes, what will it be? You're going to take Spanish, you're going to teach English, you're going to take French, you're going to teach French, you're going to take German and teach German, you're going to take physics or teach physics or chemistry or botany. Whoo, doggies, the sky's the limit. We have 14,000 professors online and teachers ready to rumble. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's talk about praying for Ash. Okay, we say this every night, and we mean it, Ash. Pray for Ash, his lovely wife, Ash Mahan. Their two handsome young men, Omar and Yusuf, as well as the tech, media, and support staffs around the globe for their good health and safety. Now, we need them to stay safe, stay healthy. Please, please, please. Very important. All right. Also, please send out your love, your light, and your prayers to all who may be ill or injured for speedy recovery and complete recovery. Speedy and complete recovery, okay? Nothing in between. We want you better. We need you on the complete. We need you in the organization. We need you in the movement. We need you ready to rock, to roll.
That's right.
Right. Greetings to James Yates from St. Petersburg, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay Rays, and just across the pond, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You better straighten up or I'm going to fire them. No doubt about it.
Irena says, my first class will be accounting, then Italian.
Italiano. Wow. She's going to take Italiano.
That's great.
All right.
Jean says, sing it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we have some announcements tonight, and if you'll scroll up, Miss Nakamoto, or scroll down, whatever you want to
Sure.
call
And
it.
Don Swihart said, I am going to teach healthy skincare.
Oh, I could use that. I've got some crusty right here. See that? I don't know what that is. It's skin from being old, I think. It just peels off. At
Wow.
any rate, that's a little too much information tonight, but we thought we'd pass that on to everybody. All right.
Hi,
Let's talk about
Hi, Rita.
Rita is in the house.
Right.
Chartu's here.
From South Sudan.
Charmaine is here. Not Charmaine. Charmaine.
From South Sudan, right? Rita?
Wow. Rita from South Sudan.
If I'm right. Let's see. And Jean says, would love to relearn French, such a beautiful language, much easier than Arabic.
How's your Arabic coming?
Her classes are done.
Done? Yeah. Are you done with Arabic now? Or are you going to keep practicing?
Oh, yeah. Are you going to keep learning
Takes
more?
a lot of practice.
And we have Carmela here, and Carmela says, on passive, hashtag AI, hashtag connect.
We are connecting around the globe. We're 105 of you strong right now. We appreciate that.
And hello to
Benny.
Hello to Ramesh. I'm going in order if you don't mind. Ramesh, hello, who says, hello, hi, RobLynn. Welcome to On Passive.
You're the boss. I don't mind.
Because otherwise it goes all over.
You're the boss.
Try to stay in order.
You're the boss.
He keeps jumping all over the place.
That's the way I roll. I'm the jumping guy.
Hi, Vavine. Vavine, how are you? And we want to say hello to George Guego. George Guego, welcome to our show. And
glad you're here, George.
Yeah.
Gemma Ramiki, Michael Chetta. All right, Frank Rose in the house. Gina Leva
says, hashtag total wellness, hashtag total freedom.
That's what we like, total freedom around here when we can get it.
And hello to Anil Sharma. Welcome, you're always with us. Thank you.
Is that another one of the Sharmas? Ajay?
No.
Ajay?
It's a different Sharma.
Different Sharmas? Okay.
What else do we have to prove to the world to believe that On Passive is the real deal, Lynn and Rob?
I'd say absolutely zero, because we're rolling, rawhide.
And here we have John Barilla. He says, I'm going to study how to sing on key in Ocademy. Hashtag Ocademy, hashtag Unpassive Singers, hashtag Unpassilicious.
And as she said, we're going to have some competition between all you singers. He kind of excluded me. He didn't mention the Mad Hatter, so chances are I'll be left out of that competition.
Christy Azan says, I think Gina Leva might teach the basics of Arabic language from what she learned lately.
There you go, Jean. You got a lot of confidence there.
Hi, Carmela, with lots of hashtags.
Thank you for that, Carmela. Shima Huda is in the house, and Annette and Lisa McBride is here. We're up to 106.
Good. Hello, Lynn and Rob and Ollie, the Wonder Dog.
Ollie, the Wonder Dog. All right.
Verdi Manmohan Singh says, good morning to all of us.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Hello, Vavine. And here we have Charmaine, and she says, I'd love to brush up on my knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine.
Ooh.
That sounds good, actually.
Ooh.
Very practical.
Yes, it is. Migration without hesitation. Just do it. You know the drill. If you want to get paid, you gotta play. In other words, you gotta subscribe.
And hello to Melody Marcano. Love to have you here as always.
Mel's here, and who's doing our Where's Ollie contest tonight?
Davina. Every Monday is
Davina Lee. All right. From sunny and cold and snowy
Colorado. Christina Dodd says, I want available in our Cure House of Recovery.
All right. I want to recover. Let's all recover together. And let's move along. Check out the On Passive YouTube channel. Go ahead.
Hi, DKC Productions. I'm just going to highlight as I go here and there because the comments are all to the right of the screen. You guys see them all.
And the chat is flying by. Oh, my goodness. Check out the On Passive YouTube channel with long, shorts, and medium-sized videos. Log into your Google Mail and Yahoo Mail every so often, because they're playing a little bit of game here. If you don't log in, they may cancel your account or put it on hold. So you don't want that to happen because that is tied into all of our alternate emails. That is your alternate email. It's either a Google, Yahoo, Proton Mail, Hotmail, Cold Mail, you name it. So keep logging in when you can.
Hi to Julie Oliver in Florida.
Judy Oliver in beautiful Ellenton, Florida. Thanks for being here, Miss Oliver.
And Isabel says, I would like to get 2 certificates, wellness coach and pet sitter skills. Ooh.
Oh, pet sitter. Ollie, we got somebody that's going to come watch you.
Yes, we need that.
All right, log in, as I mentioned to you, Google Mail, Yahoo Mail, every other kind of mail. Sign into the OES. Check your profile or profiles for accuracy. It's important. You want your country to be correct. You don't want it to just say Vatican City. You want your phone number to be correct, area code and number. And for sure, you want to check your O-mail and make sure you have written it down with the password correctly with no errors. There's Cousin Brucey Gerstein. Hello, Cousin Bruce.
And Jean says,
RobLynn, rawhide. All right. Thank you, Jean. We appreciate you every night being here. It's very, very kind of you to do that. We know you're busy.
Charmaine has her what she plans to do.
Would like to take up the Chinese language class 2, though considering French 2 or even Hebrew. Ooh, need to feel around which of these languages is within my grasp.
Very good.
Very nice. You can learn Hebrew from what I'm told. I was well on my way to learning it before I had to miss 5 classes in 10 classes. You can learn the alphabet. I think there's 23 letters, and you can learn how to read it as well as speak it. Not too shabby in a matter of a month or 2.
I should say.
All right, here we go. Sign into the OES and check your profile for accuracy as we mentioned. Please do that. Attend as many webinars and chats as time permits. And if you didn't notice, we have 120 folks watching tonight.
Very nice.
Thank you for being here, everybody. Not too
shabby.
And I don't think he mentioned me either, Rob. John, you'll be called to the singing post a lot sooner than I. And then let's see. Know someone who needs help? You know the drill. Helping one helps us all. Roy Davies says hello to RobLynn Live and the Mad Hatter. Friends from Florida, and he's our friend from the other coast.
And hi, Lucy Ingalls.
He's from the Golden Coast. Lucy Ingalls in the house. All right, Lucy.
Nice to have
Lucy,
you.
Dominique's there again, and Lisa McBride. All right, the gang is pouring in here. We're up to 122 of you kids. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as Jean says, oh my gosh, not able to teach it, but I'm happy to share a phrase or two.
That's good.
The phrase sounding shakran jazlin means thank you very much in Arabic. Kind of rhymes, shakran jazlin. Thank you very much.
And like we have, after that is, wait, I was going to highlight Willow.
Oh, I almost said it.
You didn't say
Willow's in the house. I stopped myself because I know Sharon Koo is hovering. Hello, Miss Valerie. Willow, we're glad you're here.
She says, I'm back for a few minutes. Enjoy the few minutes you have with us.
Well, hang in there.
And
we like you being here.
Hi to Joginder Paul Singh.
And Melanie Marcano, as we mentioned. Yes, Chong Lee in the house from Merced, California. Merced, California. Ooh.
Is the O verified live yet?
Not yet, but stand by. I think we're going to have some announcements this week. That may be one of them. Stand by.
Stand by. And Gemma says, I will be teaching a cooking class, Caribbean style.
Ooh, wow. Some jerky. We get some jerky. Chicken jerky and steak jerky. Ashima Para is here.
Hi,
Thanks
Asima.
for being here, Ashima. And Cynthia Deering is in the house.
Isabel asked you, Rob, did you see the new website?
Oh, amazing, Isabel. I saw it today. It pops. It pops. It's not as dramatic in terms of, you know, the flashing this, flashing that, flashing this, flashing that, but it is gorgeous.
It's very nice.
And it's time to log into my Gmails, as Gina Leva says.
Hi, Aseta Sampo.
All right, Aseta. If you know someone who needs help, you know the drill. Help them out. Help
Hi,
them.
Rachel, Violet.
helps us all. Rachel Violet, we're glad you're
She's
here.
always
Thank you for being here, Rachel.
helping us to promote our show.
Yes,
So
she is.
thank
She
you.
is the bomberoo.
Mhm.
All
And we
right.
have Christina Dodd saying Academy in the Recovery House for those that may need it.
Man, this is a fast-moving show tonight. It's 8:24 already, and we were only a minute late. All right, let's move along. We do have a topic, and this is the one place you can count on for a nightly topic. How cool is that?
That's great.
Each and every night you're going to get some
Good job.
value. It may not be the most value you got today, but I'll tell you what, it will be some
It will be
value.
of value. And
Of
then we
value.
have Carmela saying, on passive, I will learn Arabic. Wow, that's really good to learn Arabic.
That'll be
Fabulous.
good, Carmela.
Kadari Srinivas is here. Hi,
All right,
Kadari.
Kadari and Michael Chatta again.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk topic, let's talk technology, and let's talk online learning, shall we? Ollie's question is, what class, we already went over that, what class would you like to teach or be a part of? All right, now if you could slide that over just a hair to where I can read everything. E-learning is and distance learning, that is online education, that's what it's known as, has had its base technology, online education, where it leverages the digital tools, such as on passive, and the internet to deliver content, courses, programs, certificates, diplomas, you name it, you can get it right here at Ashmapar's restaurant. And for all learners, regardless of age or level or background, you can get it right here, with a combination of Academy and O-Connect and O-Net. Where else would you want to be?
That's right.
To get educated.
And just to let you know, because of the fast-paced chat here, which is wonderful, there's no problem with it. We're making it a 90-second delay. You can make a comment every 90 seconds.
Uncle
Hello,
Peter is here.
Rogers.
Peter Rogers in the house.
It is-
We're glad you're here, mate.
It is 12:30
It's a little late, a little early. He gets up early.
in
so.
UK. So thank you for being up for us, Peter.
Appreciate you, Peter, very much. We
So
love you,
nice.
brother.
Thank
Love you a bunch.
Thank you for your loyalty. We appreciate
All right,
that.
all right. So here are a few of the key ways in which technology has impacted online education. Let's talk about a few of these. Accessibility. Technology brings education to the globe, to the entire world. Doesn't matter what country, what city, what state, what village you're in. And here's a super sticker from
Guyana.
Is that Guyana, our favorite monk in New York?
Thank you.
From Brooklyn, New York. All right,
Thank
brother.
you for the super sticker. And hello to Armand.
Barking tree frogs, Batman.
That's what he's known for. He always says barking tree frogs.
That's our boy Armin. I hope you're feeling well, Armin. I didn't get a report today from you. If you tried to call me, I was in and out all day running errands.
And we say hello to Aurelio Gomez.
All right, Aurelio's in the house. We love that you're here, sir.
And
thank you.
Les Hudson is here with us.
Les Hudson in the house. Hello, and it is a magnificent Monday.
Hi to Greg Miller.
Greg Miller's in the house. And Greg, I saw your message about the fund situation, and just bear with it. You got a full year to pick up that O-Connect. Okay. And in the meantime, you might pick up another product or two because they're going to be less expensive.
Right. So just buy a product by the end of that.
And Willow says, Miss Valerie says,
quantum physics.
Quantum physics. Oh, man.
It sounds
You
fancy.
keep getting smarter people on here than me. There's 133, and of those 133, I'm one of them. So there's 132 smarter than me tonight. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm gaining on it. Let's see. The correct pronunciation of the phrase is in the group chat. Thank you, Gene, for that. I knew I was probably way off.
Amarchand Bati's here. Hello.
Hello, Amarchand. We're glad you're here.
Aisha is in Pakistan. Aisha Asim is
No way, Jose. Aisha's here.
So nice
All
to
right,
have you.
Aisha, we're glad you're here. Namaste, namaste. Aisha.
And just know that if you've never seen their show, you should see it. It's Wasim and Aisha. They have a great show. They interview various leaders and others in the company.
Around the globe.
Always good.
All
Always
right.
good stuff.
How about accessibility, since you want to talk a few key
Sure.
items?
Sure. Hi, Susan.
Technology brings education. Who's that there?
Susan Page
Oh,
from the Philippines.
Really? Susan
Philippines.
Page from the Philippine Islands.
Mhm.
Which island are you on? There's 7,600 islands.
Woohoo! Hi, Gurnham Singh.
Gurnham Singh is in the house.
And hello to Noel Morrison.
All right, anywhere there's internet connection, which takes away the
Hi,
physical
Vicky.
and geographical barriers, you're going to find online education. And it's going to get better and better with on-passive involved. How about the flexibility? Well, in terms of the when, the where, and the how learners can study, wide open. The sky's the limit, all right? You can reach new tops right here with your own, very own Academy, ONet, and Connect and Academy, of course. All right. Getting a little bit silly tonight, but we're up to 141 people, so perhaps they're enjoying themselves.
Hi, Brenda Ross.
I hope. Accessibility, anywhere there's internet, you're going to have a connection of some kind for physical and geographical barriers being knocked down. Knock them down. Yeah. Flexibility in terms of when and where, we already talked about that. It's flexible for parents. You don't have to be sitting there with your kids. Working professionals, if you're on the job, you get a break, take a class, take an hour class while you're on your lunch break. What's wrong with that? Very inexpensive. You're going to find out how soon. And those with time constraints, hey, boom, they're gone. You can take a class at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 p.m. in the afternoon. You can take a class anytime. You can teach a class anytime. You can record a class for later teaching.
Oh, it's 1:30 a.m. in UK now.
Hey.
It's 5 hours. It used to be 4, now it's 5 hours. So it's worse for you. Oh, sorry, Peter.
Well,
Oh
it's
my
always
God.
been 5 hours.
No, it's 5 hours now. The
Oh,
time
okay.
changed. It used to be
All right.
4.
Oh,
I
it
think,
did?
right? It
No,
used
it
to
was
be
5 because when we were on at 9, it was 2 a.m. I thought, but I'm not sure.
Oh, he'll tell us.
Good, Peter will straighten us
Hi,
out here.
Sipan. I think the time changed.
All
recently.
right, that's the flexibility. And how about diverse learning resources? Wow. Speaking of OConnect, were we? And glad you mentioned it, Miss Nakamoto.
Hi, Sam.
With OConnect and the use of multimedia resources that we have abounding in OConnect. Check it out. We got the whiteboard, the green board, the red board. We got the calculator. We got the prompter. We got resounds. Woohoo! We've got it all.
That's right. And
Like Aisha says, Ashfar's Restaurant.
Ashford's restaurant serves
It serves
that's
all around the globe.
It's true.
So with all the interactive simulations that you can do on OConnect, how about a video? Okay. How about playing some music, background music?
I love that. It's so soothing.
How about the audio, video backgrounds that are coming real soon?
Mm-hmm.
Likely, maybe even this week. Wouldn't that be something
very soon.
if that's
And
announced?
let us read this one. Noel says, "Good night, everyone. Tomorrow is my daughter Stephanie's birthday. Please have me wish her a happy birthday."
Happy birthday, Stephanie.
So remember tomorrow, remind us, okay,
All
Noel, while you're there.
We'll do it, Noel. All right. Now. Audio video conferencing tool.
That's true.
There's only one that I know of, and that's OConnect. There's others, but it got the broom, the one. The big dog got the broom, and guess who's in town? OConnect.
Yep.
Doggies. All right. As soon as I said eat doggies, we dropped 9 people. We went from
Be careful.
145 to 136,
Don't
but we'll
say
be
that.
back up.
Don't say "oh doggies" too much. Debadata says, "Hello, hi, Debadata."
Now, if you hadn't heard of this, the content with this personalized AI can be tailored with the use of AI and machine learning to the individual's needs. You know, not anymore. This is just for the age 62 people. This is just for the kids. This is just for the uh, geniuses in the class. It's for everybody. Just try it. You're gonna like it without a doubt. Okay, there'll be personalization. It's tailored with the use of AI, and it will meet your needs, whatever they are. Cost effectiveness with online education comes lower cost. Are you telling me it's less expensive to be online
Way
educated?
less expensive. You don't have travel costs. You don't have to uh, find a dorm or an apartment or a house to stay in. Um, your food costs are just at home, right? You don't have to go out
So you
and
don't have to dine out at the
yeah,
cafeteria to school?
not to
Wow.
mention the cost of gasoline to drive your car. If you're using a car to get from place to place, you save that as well. What else?
Oh.
Plane fare for those of you who go to a school in another state or another country. Oh my gosh, that's expensive, right?
All those
So,
costs are gone.
and not to mention the unquantifiable variables such as leaving your family. So let's say you have to go to a university abroad, let's say in UK or in wherever. You leave your family for if it's a 4 year degree, bachelor's degree, you leave your family for at least 4 years, and maybe they count on you to help the family. So it's really a drain on families. So it's just so nice not to have to commute in any way, shape, or form.
It's so nice to be with you. All right. So, interactivity, webinars, video conferencing, virtual classrooms, a la on passive, if I might say so.
Blessings to you. Safe
Gianna,
travels.
safe
Gianna.
travels, brother. We'll be praying for you. Safe travels. He's crossing into Canada.
Wow.
That's in Armin's
We
neighborhood,
love
I
you,
believe.
Israel. He says you're fired up this morning.
Well, we try to be fired up when we can.
Yes,
All right.
we love the unpassive, like the unpassive brand ambassador, says Don Swiper.
True. And how about creating greater engagement? Okay.
Mhm.
By doing this online, you get more people involved. It's not just those 24 people in the classroom in Guyana or New Guinea, it's those people around the world. And that is pretty cool stuff. So it's interactive learning.
That's right.
Very nice.
As violence, lack of childcare, etc., people are going to be educating their own children at home, and Academy will be on the forefront. Very good.
True. How about collaboration? Let's talk collaborating. With online and virtual classrooms and collaboration tools, and it'll enable the students to work together on projects. You can be in San Francisco, California. You can be in Clark Air Base in the Philippines. You can be in Nakhon Phanom, Thailand, and you can collaborate together, do a project, submit the project, and get credit. You can't do that sitting in a classroom all over the world, but you can do it in our classroom, the Academy classroom. Boom, baby, boom. And John Brill says, let's keep the Tin Man off the panel, says his evil twin. We want some new faces on the community panel. So say me, 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 me when it's time to bring folks on. Okay, we'll let everybody know. And that's right, we do have a community panel where we have community chit chat, and it's a ball. So if you haven't joined us for that, join
So
us for
think
that.
about it. If you need to get decent, get ready, because we will be bringing people to the panel very shortly.
All right, we've got a couple more things we'd like to mention that are very important for the value tonight. Instant feedback. How about the fact that while you're all online together, you get automated grading? In other words, the teacher can grade everything right there, right now, not in a week when she comes back from leave. Right now, it can be done now. It helps the learner to check and gauge their progress. How cool is that? And make improvements easily.
And people are just enjoying being able to say hello to Michael Chata instead of Ying Yang 444.
Michael, you are the bomb,
people
brother,
are
and you are
happy.
one popular dude
Mhm.
for sure.
Hi, Mohammed Rafiqiti.
Hello, Mohammed. We're glad you're here, brother.
Beautiful name.
We're up to 147. Could we hit 175?
Let's
175,
try.
175, 170. 5. Let's see what we can do, kids.
It may.
How about massive open online courses? It's called MOOC, MOOC. It's another boom for on passive. And who else? Academy and connecting together, collaborating together to form one giant platform offering whatever on passive has. With 14,000 instructors around the globe, and teachers and professors and doctors and nurses, it's free or lower cost training. You can't beat that. You can't beat it. Why pay $125 a quarter or semester hour when you can get it either free or nearly free with on passive? And Academy, Connect. Boom, baby, boom is what I say to that. All right. Certainly makes education more accessible to a wider audience, and that's what we want to do. That's part of uplifting humanity. Wouldn't you say, Ms. Nakamoto?
Mm-hmm.
Uplifting humanity is all about learning, all about teaching, all about sharing, all about caring, all of it. It's one great big ball.
That's right.
All right.
Uplift humanity. We're all going to do it collectively.
Skill development. We're just about done, folks. With online education, the sky is the limit when it comes to variety. You name the class, it's going to be offered. I don't care whether it's physics, botany, Spanish, English, French, German, Tagalong, Malay, you name it, Thai. It's just going to be right at our fingertips. So we'll be able to develop our skills right online, right there, right now, not later. And that says from Ash about payments, and that's from Marty. Everything is on track, brother, just as we said. We need to control the traffic and ramp it up gradually. So, as Marty had indicated through Ash before, let's try to do one an hour or one every couple hours. Give the machinery and the processor a little bit of a break, and then it'll be ramped up to where it flies seamlessly. So that's directly from Ash through Marty. Okay, so it should be back online now. Give it a try. And that's credit cards, crypto, and debit cards are all going well at the moment. So just give it, don't push it. Don't try to do 5 in an hour. That isn't going to work. It's going to jam up the system at some point. So just as my grandmother Bobby, as my mother, Grandma Bobby used to say, Pavalia, relax, slowly. Slowly wins the race.
Good. Slow and steady.
All right, we didn't talk about this yet. You briefly mentioned certification and credentiating, it's called. Through the online educating services of Academy, there are certificates, diplomas, degrees upon completion, providing a platform for professional development and or career development. Let's say you want to just do an online, let's use Key Window as an example. What is that called? His therapy is called
respiratory therapy.
Respiratory therapy. Let's say Key has an online course that he wants to either teach, continuing ed, or he wants to take one to keep his credentials. Well, guess what? Right here, right now, on passive, we'll have someone doing that. You can take that one to the bank, credit union, under your pillow, under your mattress,
everywhere,
in your teepee, you name it. Lifelong learning is here to stay. And when we say lifelong learning, we mean daily, hourly, by the minute. Technology is supporting continuous learning. It really is. AI, which we all know is artificial intelligence, and ML as machine learning, which means the machines are learning from us. So keep doing what you're doing. It allows for all of our skills to be updated. And there are certain challenges that may come up. This isn't just easy peasy and it's always going to work seamlessly. There are certain challenges by which the processes with AI and machine learning may hit a roadblock, but through on passive, and we mean this from the bottom of our hearts to you and everyone out there, with AI and machine learning with on passive, the challenges are limited. They are limited, but all being addressed by the tech and support teams of on passive. Can't beat that. And in the long run, we say over a long period of time, many years, decades, centuries, you name it, in the long run, technology through on passive has been already and will continue to be a total game changer, providing opportunities for learning, skill development, personal growth. You can't be, that's the big three, okay? Learning, skill development, personal growth. You can't miss with that. Overall, the future looks pretty bright. With online education and with virtual and augmented reality, AI, and more improvements to come, accessibility and interactivity, which is pretty cool stuff, will surge ahead. Will surge ahead. Another boom, baby boom, and let us remember, we're one family. Remember that. We're one team of professionals working tirelessly around the clock for us. We're one massive movement, and we are without a doubt one on passive. And you can see it right here on the hat. That's one on passive. Boom. Can we still pay with cryptocurrency at this time? Yes, Samuel, you may. If you like, you can pay with crypto or credit card or debit card. Just Pavolia, take it easy. Don't overload the machine and or machines.
Take it easy, man.
There's a song, Take It Easy. Okay, imagine discovering some of the most gifted kids in the world in remote areas by Academy Vivine. How smart is that?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be Papua New Guinea or New Guinea, Australia, France, Germany, Spain, Africa, Egypt, you name it, some of the greatest leaders are going to come out of these countries. And here's Piari. Hello, RobLynn. Good morning. An amazing session. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mafar, who's working hard for all of humanity.
Such lovely comments
That
today.
he is. They are good comments.
Really good.
We appreciate it. Now, look at this. We've gone 45 minutes and haven't done the Where's Ollie contest.
Because we have good comments. I'm trying to highlight them. Are we still paying the $20 transfer? Yeah. There's a fee to withdraw. It's
Yes,
$20, 20 old coin, no matter how much you withdraw. So that's just good to know, right, everybody? And we want to say, there is Willow.
I can hardly wait, Vivine. I have been studying with a group of kids in Europe who can, when wearing masks, for example, teach meditation using masks. Wow. That's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Once again, our trainer Willow will have some input into that. Sina's here. And Sina, we're glad you're here. Thank you for making the journey with us.
Isabel says, I can't wait to see my OES with new solutions. Good morning, Srinivas.
All right, all right, all right.
And we have Melanie. She says, hashtag on passive, hashtag massive, hashtag explosive.
And a good night, everyone, from Audrey. Hello, Audrey.
Hello. And Vivina says, wow, Willow, that is so inspiring to hear. So much greatness waiting to explode goodness.
And Melanie says, we're wearing her favorite color hats. And Lonnie's here. Hello, Lonnie. Jade.
Hello, Lonnie. And hello to Evan H.
Hello, Evan. All right, moving along.
Hopefully you're more positive than that.
No, I'm sure he is.
We shall see.
Audrey Gator is in the house. Hi, Audrey. Thanks for being here. We appreciate everybody being here. We've hovered at 140, which is not too
shabby. And you jumped ahead again. Already. Okay.
All right. Speaking of jumping ahead, it's time to jump ahead for the Where's Ollie contest.
All right. Mavis says good morning to us.
Hello, Mavis.
And good update, sir, says Uma Shankar.
Thank you, Uma Shankar.
The reason I asked is that I could not find a link for the crypto.
Oh, I hadn't checked that myself. It was there the other day. Refresh and go out and come back in again and try it again.
Hello to
Please.
Simone. Hi, how are you, Simone? And we have Vivek Jaswal Bharat here today with us,
All right.
saying hello. And Sadananda says, wait, I'm sorry, skipping around. I wanted to highlight Sadananda's. Okay, here it is.
The massive movement explore from 2020 worldwide corona pandemic. You're right. This massive movement actually was born out of the pandemic, if you think about it, and gained momentum. 2018 was a good year. 2019 was an even better year. 2020 with the pandemic was a breakout year because we were all stuck at home.
True. Academy, the best news for international students all around the world.
You don't have to travel from Spain to San Francisco to go to the University of California. You can do it right from the comfort of your home. Same thing if you're in Vietnam and you want to go to UCLA.
And it's there next to card payments, says Peter Rogers.
Thank you, Peter, for that. I knew our expert from UK would have something to say about that. Thank you, sir. But first, you have to highlight a comment. But first, we have to move to the side.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ooh, I think I know where that is. Oh, I know where that is.
It's so beautiful. It's either a sunset or a sunrise.
That would be a sunrise.
So,
if you see, look.
Oh.
The sun is coming up.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
And so we have Davina, and she's running the contest. She's going to keep track of their guesses, and she's also going to tell us what the location is and what we are eating. Looks like hamburger to me, but I could be wrong. Yummy, yummy. Okay, so I'm going to highlight a comment that's at the bottom. And here we go. We're highlighting a comment by Franklin Nkawenti.
All right, Franklin.
Hands.
Thank you, sir.
Here's the bell, and you can make your guesses once the bell rings.
All right. Let's see some guesses now. Where is our Ollie? Ooh, a hamburger and
I gotta
French
take
fries.
the timer off. I'll take the slow mode off. Give me a second. I forgot about that. So that you guys can guess without the lag. Okay.
Frank Rowe guessing Santa Monica, California. He was first out of the
you're
chute.
fast. Okay, guessing Santa Monica Pier.
And that looks like a pier that looked to me like the Reddington Beach Pier, but it fell down due to a hurricane. But it's similar.
Okay.
It looks similar.
Irena says the Santa Monica Pier, iconic Ferris wheel and spiraling roller coaster, LA.
And look at that hamburger and fries with onion and cheese. Thank you very much.
Wow, I hope Ollie can eat all of it. Pekka says California.
California, here I come, right back where I started from.
And Willow says, looks like Delaware and sunrise over the bay.
Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
Hi, Greg Hill.
Greg Hill in the house.
Thank you for posting in LinkedIn. It was really nice. Thank you.
Salud and happy days, Greg Hill. Thank you.
And hello to Rita Money, who says, hashtag on passive and a whole bunch of other hashtags. Thank you, Rob, sir, and ma'am. You're welcome.
Rita Mani, thank you for being here. It means a lot. Oh my goodness, we're up to 159.
Very good.
We shot ahead by me shutting up. Amazing what happens when we do the Ollie contest.
Really good, honey.
Okay, California, Allison says, and let's see, and that's funny.
Santa Monica, are you keeping in order? Casey says Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Angela Leland says California, and so does Melanie. Allison Britson says
California, here I come.
Hi, Mertlin.
Earthland Butler in the house.
And hello to Sadananda, who says California.
Sadananda.
Frank, I think you might be right, says Willow. And Greg Hill, so nice to have you here, saying hello to Irena and saying, I hope you're having a good evening. Graceland's guess is California. Cena says, I'll go with the majority, which is California.
California, here I
And
come.
Jean wants to say something about Academy.
Academy will save students so much money, as well as put money in the pockets of participating teachers. directly through their lesson pages.
Lovely.
How sweet is that, Miss
Mhm.
Oliva?
Henry Horn says Santa Monica sounds
Henry
good.
Horn is in the house on YouTube.
Hi, Stephanie Morrison.
Stephanie Morrison is here. Hello, Steph.
Hi, Diona Choate saying hello, hashtag RobLynn Live and hashtag family and friends. I'm listening in as I multitask. Blessings to all and to all of hashtag on passive.
All right, all right, all
And
right.
Mr. Dominique Henderson says California.
California.
Laurie Lunn says California as well.
California. Looks like we're going to have a lot of first boys and girls.
And Vivina says, I just copied and pasted Irena's comment again. The Santa Monica Pier iconic Ferris wheel and spiraling roller coaster, Los Angeles.
Very nice, Babine.
And Frank says to Divina, beautiful background. Greg says he sees 168 people on our show. That's remarkable.
Thank you. That may include the Facebook and YouTubers. Very nice.
And Anaram Barwari says, good morning. Good morning back to you.
Anaram, okay.
Lord, our Miss California. So much diversity in California.
True. Very true.
And hello to Sharda.
Sharda Hatai. Hello.
And John Barilla says, California, California, California is a beautiful state.
Thank you, Mr. Badia. And no guess, but I'll go with California, where Ollie is enjoying the sunrise and basking in that burger basket. Look at that.
And good morning to Bai. Bal.
Hello,
Oh,
hello.
Bal. So, Bal Bushan Pandi.
Pandey, hello. Glad you're here.
Rachel Violet says, beautiful, red on passive. And we have Isabel, and her guess is Santa Monica Pier, California. Rick Hill says, good evening to Dominique. Hello to Rachel from Sarananda. And we have Davina, and she's going to give us the background. Here's the answer, people.
All right, Davina. The background is Santa Monica, California, known for the pier, vibrant coastal lifestyle, and shopping on the 3rd Street Promenade.
Oh.
That is right down by the water. I know where that is.
Okay, I want to go shopping. Let's go shopping together, Davina. And Francis Day says, oh, he sent a super sticker.
Thank you, Francis. We appreciate that, Sifu. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for all you do, brother. Trainer extraordinaire. Academy is the educational hub for the entire world, but it's very different. Students can save extra time and money and easy-to-use platform. Thank you, Ash Mafara.
And Angela exclaims, no school loans. That's a game changer for the entire world. Just think about the millions of student loans across the world people are saddled with. It's terrible. They can be saddled with these loans for generations. I mean, if you don't pay it off, then you pass it on to the next person who's going to pay it off. It's an endless thing, Hello to Lake Maji Raju.
Glad you're here, Lake.
I think it's Lake. If not, it's Lake. So if it's Rocky, forgive us for that. And we have Casey Zevenbergen saying, thanks, Davina. Lovely background.
Good background. Very nice. And
hi, Sonia Mullings. Sonia
a lot of first boys. Hello, Sonia Mullings. Oh, wait a minute. I talked to her today.
Yes.
On the phone.
Yep. She was on the phone with us today. Hope we are of help to you, and we will keep helping you. So don't worry about it.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, we're here for you. Michael Chata says, hello to all on passive brothers and sisters worldwide.
All right, we've been on close to 1 hour now, and we're gaining the momentum. We got Mo on our side.
Very good.
And that's 151 still here. And Davina says, Ollie, Rob, and Lynn are munching on a burger and fries.
Wow.
I haven't had any French fries in a while.
I know, we kind of avoid carbohydrates, but we do love fries when we get to eat it.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, Frank.
And we love cheesecake from Costco, not from wherever we got it.
No.
Oh, from Wally World.
Don't go to Wally World for cheesecake, you guys. No.
Negative Ghost Rider.
And Babine says, imagine Joe Blow from Whoop Whoop getting accredited to Harvard University via Academy. Thank you, Lord.
How cool would that be, Babine?
What a
somebody getting their education at Harvard and they didn't leave their chair in Papua New Guinea.
That's crazy. I love that idea.
Good stuff. And thank you, Ash Mafar, for that.
And Michael Chata says, hello to Greg Hill. Gorgeous image on the water at sunset sunrise.
And James Yates was saying that looked like the old St. Pete Pier. It really did look like the old St. Pete Pier, James.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say that, or the Reddington Beach Pier, which, blew down with the hurricane.
And we want to pause and say hello to Anup Gawande. He says, hello, sir, Rob, sir, and Ma'am Lynn. On passive namaskar. The bell sounds very
Namaskar.
joyful. And if you folks don't know who Anup is, just look at the social media posts. Anup and Archana, they provide a lot of value. They do teachings, and they also do a Q&A where they ask questions. People can ask them questions, and he's known as the Tech Man.
Good
He's
stuff,
an amazing guy.
Mr. Anup.
This couple gives and gives and gives. They're really special. And we had them on recently. So
James, we're glad you're here, brother, from St. Petersburg. We like locals. Thank you, sir.
And Melanie says, Divina, very beautiful background. Willow says, I only like Northern California, especially the Sierra Madre Mountains.
She likes wine country.
Ooh.
I got you. I got you there, Valerie.
Rita Mani, on passive, great salute. Ash Mufar, sir, tech teams, all on passive family members.
All right, all right, all right.
And Valvina says, great work, Irina. We got that right.
Yes, you did.
And
all
Greg
right.
says, good evening back to Michael. Lucy Ingalls, my friend who visited LA recently sent a similar picture from Santa Monica.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Hi, Nina Aluf Barzilay.
All right, hello to
Welcome.
you from northern Israel. Nina, all right.
That's cool.
Shalom, shalom.
And Jean says, Vavine, the possibilities are endless. There are no limits. And the pig fence is down.
Yeah, Marty's pig fence went blowing down.
That's right.
On that one.
Hi, Nixon.
Nixon is in the house. Hello to you, Nixon.
Srijit likes the graphics. Thank you,
All
Davina.
right.
Hello to Vijay Verma. How are you?
All right, VJ, we're glad you're here, sir. Thank you for being here.
Davina has her congratulations to all the winners who guessed the correct location.
Frank, Irena, Pekka, Isabel, Casey Zevenbergen, Angela, Melanie, Allison, Sarananda, Gracelyn, Sina, Henry, Irena, Lori, Vavine, John B., Sarijit, and everyone else who got it right.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much for that.
And Rachel, her guess
Vina.
is LA.
Vina. All right, Rachel, good guess. You were right on, spot on. Angela's congratulating everybody that got it right. All right, now.
Let's go shopping. I like that.
Let's go shopping. Someone tells me Davina's a clothes horse.
I think so.
So are you. So I'm sure the two of you will go shopping.
She's a fashionista, so she got nice stuff. Congratulations, Casey from Davina. Congratulations, Irena. So less expenditure on virtual education, says Sarananda. You're right. You spend
Very
a lot
nice.
less. That's right. And we hello to Dharmendra. with
Kumar.
beautiful hearts.
Hello,
Thank you.
Dharmendra.
Congratulations, Frank from Davina. Great to have you from Nigeria to another top, says Emmanuel M. Yahoo.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
1 hour and 1 minute. We're still hovering in the 140s, almost 150. Not too
Shabby. And Melanie says, I love President Choice cheesecake.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yes,
President Choice is
indeed.
what brand? I'm not sure what that brand is.
It's a very creamy cheesecake,
Ooh,
I can tell
okay,
you
we
that.
can try that. Congratulations, Isabel, says Davina. Michael Chata, 444. Good evenings from Greg Hill.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh, wow. Willow says, we eat sweet potato fries, less carbs and more nutritious. Oh,
I like sweet
I would
potato
go for
fries.
that. I can imagine how sweet it is, too.
Very sweet.
And let's see. Willow, is Mount Shasta northern? Says Willow. That is somewhere I wanted to go for decades.
I'm not sure.
Congratulations, everyone. Happy to see so many winners, says Irena.
We like winners, and let's give it an Andy Burks.
Yay!
Winning.
All right, and thanks for guessing, Davina from Sarananda. And Dominique says, good night, RobLynn Live and everybody. Time to go. See you all tomorrow morning.
All right, good
tomorrow,
night.
good night.
Good
Bye,
night, Dominique.
Thank you
And
for
if
being with
Anthony
us.
was here, good night to Anthony too.
Mhm.
And Ritamani saying hello to Ash.
Sawan is here.
Sawan is in the house.
You're just incredible, Anoop. We agree with that. Anoop is amazing.
Anoop is on fire.
Yes.
Fire, 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 fire.
Mhm.
Ash, 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 Ash.
Sawan says hi to everyone. Hi, Sawan.
All right, are we
Hi,
ready to
Nixon.
start bringing the panel in, or are you still busy saying
Hi,
hello?
Cecil. Love ya.
Cecil Weir.
Yeah.
All right.
Noel Morrison says, hey, Rob, you promised to help us with my wife's 2 accounts that is not open up. We tried calling you, but didn't get your answer. Please help her when you are available. So what you can do is email us again, roblynnlive@gmail.com. roblynnlive@gmail.com.
All right, I'll get right on that for sure tomorrow.
Yes, we'll help you.
All right.
No
If
problem.
not tonight, I'll take a look at the email. So shoot it to me again one time.
And Ann McLemore says, I rode that roller coaster years ago. Scary. It goes over the water. Oh boy, I don't know if I
no.
would ride that. No, thank you. I think I'll pass on that. Frank says, congratulations. Hello to every single one of you lovelies from Jean. I'm eating late dinner. LOL.
Ooh-wee. I got some cheesecake here if you want it.
Mm-hmm. And Greg notes that we have 182 right now. That is
Wow.
amazing.
It must be a combination of the three, you know?
Yeah.
Very
Well, because
nice.
we're live streaming to different destinations, it
All
makes a
right.
difference. I think it helps.
Okay, good.
All right. Good morning to Agraval Kushbu in Nepal. We love you.
And lunch today here was cucumber salad with onion and bagel salt and Parmesan cheese and balsamic vinaigrette.
Wow, that sounds good.
No
Agraval
carbs.
Kushbu, we're ready to have a Nepalese panel on maybe next week,
Ooh.
Wednesday or another
From
day.
Nepal?
Yeah, I think it's time for a Nepalese panel. Can you get a hold of me? Let's arrange one. All right. On the
Sounds
roundtable
good.
Q&A would be great, or if not, on another day, that would be great.
Speaking of another day, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Or 9 p.m. in the eastern area of the world will be the OES classroom with Sifu Francis and others, Michelle and Sharon and Caleb
And you don't want to
and
miss it, you
Rose,
guys.
et cetera, et
It
cetera, et
is
cetera.
concrete information, good training, high value. If you haven't been to one, you can get the link from the back office. I always post it in the back office.
Churu.
It's quality stuff. So peek and see. You know, you're not going to know unless you come. Yeah?
All right, all right.
And Willow says, got a
Okay.
client call and have to go. God bless everyone, and especially the Mufara family. Love you, Willow.
Thank you, Willow, for being here.
And Nixon says, thank you for having us chatting. Oh, we love to see your chatting. It's
Yep,
wonderful.
we love to chat.
Hello to Kushbu Agrawal from Michael Chata.
Chata.
Susan says, congratulations to all the winners.
There were a bunch of winners, Susan, and thank you for being here. We appreciate you very much. And here's Henry Horn. On Passive appeals to those who have a heart for humanity, just like our incredible CEO, Mr. Ash Mafara. True, for sure, for sure.
And we're going to go to back to the delay because I'm falling way behind you guys.
All right, back to the delay it is.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to go to, let's try with 90-second delay, see how it does. Hello to Balash. Good to have you here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone from different parts of the globe, from Agrawal, Kushbu.
Hello, Agrawal. We're glad you're here. Hopefully, you can come to the panel tonight if you have time.
Yes, and this
Love
is
to see you and hear you.
This is our community time that we're in right now. So we're going to be asking you. I love like my wife says, shop until you drop. Yep, that's what I believe in too. So go ahead and say me if you would like to come to the panel, and we will give you the link in Messenger if that's easiest for us. If we don't have you in Messenger, you email us at roblynnlive@gmail.com and we will give you the link.
Sounds good to me.
Pretty emojis. Nice, Cecil. Thank you. And we have Melanie saying hi to everybody. Andrew from India, hello. Greetings to the Unpassive family and Globe.
Nice.
He's saying that's pretty. All right.
Very nice.
So let's say, oh, good. Oh, hello, Janet Butler.
Janet Butler in the house.
Nice
Good
to
night
have
to
you
you.
here.
We're glad you're here, Miss Butler.
Yeah, so nice that you dropped in.
From the Bahamas.
Wow, it's so pretty there.
Yeah.
Lucky you, Janet. And we're here. A lot of people saying hi to you. Sina, the
All
mom,
right.
Shaquille. Lots of people greeting you. Congratulations, Noel from Divina.
All right, Vavina.
Jean says,
Davina, not Davine. All right, and laugh out loud, Ravine. It's actually tuna salad chock full of chopped celery, which I love.
oh,
Ooh.
that's your
I
kind of
had
thing.
celery and peanut butter for a snackaroo this
Mm.
afternoon. I may have some more tonight.
Nice, good roughage for you, hon.
Oh yeah, you know what that helps with.
And Michael Chata, who is Yin Yang 444,
Saying
says
hello to Janet. There you go,
Butler.
Janet. You've heard from the yin, the yang, the Michael Chatta guy.
Good evening, Rachel. Love you so much for all that you do to help us. We appreciate
Thank you very much for that.
Mhm. Janet Butler, hello, says John Barilla.
John Buddy.
We got 188. That was like a few minutes ago. So 4 minutes ago, I guess.
Not too shabby.
All right. I guess I'm going to scroll down because I'm behind, like I said. I'm humbled by the generosity of RobLynn Live. You got this. Thank you. That's so kind. Sobojit, hello. If I'm going to scroll down to the bottom now, so I'm going to skip some of your comments if you don't mind, and you can just comment again. If we skip something and you really want us to highlight that comment, do it again. All right?
Please.
Yeah, please do. All right. So we are going to go to the bottom. Prayers to Nepal, especially those affected by the recent earthquake, from Francis Tay.
Thank you, Sifu.
Janet Butler says, excited to see who will be on your panel tonight. So fun to get to know people.
We love that too, Janet. It is fun.
Yes, you never know who's going to say me, me, me. And we are so in it to win it. That is true, Gutam.
All right. Are we ready to start doing the me?
Yes. Hello, Janet Butler. You're a superstar. Love and hugs from Vavine.
Vavine Benny from Papua New Guinea by way of Australia.
Hello, Unpassive Family. Sarker says. 197 here now. And France says me. So we will pass you the link. And we got 199. That was a few minutes ago. And I guess we're kind of behind. No, we're caught up. Me says Bruce. Okay, Bruce, it'll be in Messenger. Sending right to you. And you can encourage more people to sign up.
Mm-hmm. True.
Marcelin.
Yeah, we're going to have some celery and peanut butter tonight. Yeah.
Franz, are you on Messenger with me? I don't see you on Messenger.
I know he's come in before a number of times.
Let me look again. Franz. I don't see you in Messenger, so you might have to email us, roblynnlive@gmail.com, and we'll make sure we hook up with Messenger. It'll be easier in the future. That'd be great. Who else the other? Bruce, yeah? Bruce
Kirsty.
Okay. Anybody else?
I don't see anybody yet, but who knows? John Buddy. He didn't say yay. He said he would stay off for tonight.
Okay. Hello to Franz from Michael Chata. We have Melanie. She's going to be the very first to come on in.
There's Melanie.
There's Mel. Folks, say me. Some new faces along with the usual folks. Oh, Greg Hill. Yay, Greg.
All right, Greg. We're glad you're here. Must be done cooking and eating.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Greg. Thank you.
That's wonderful. All right, there you go, Greg, in Messenger. Anybody else?
I'm going to get rid of my water and switch to the cafe con leche.
I'm going to take it off the timer. I mean the slow mode, so you can, because it's hard for them to say they want to come in if they wait so long. Let me turn it off for now. I think we'll be okay. I will try. Okay. Greg says he will come on. Yep, I sent him the link. Thank you. Angela says, awesome salad, Jean, or Vavine, especially the celery, which is good for the bones. It's shaped like the femur. It's also a seasoning called celery seed. That sounds healthy. Hi, Mel. Talk to us. Say hi. You are unmuted if you got sound. Okay, we're off
Hello,
of the mode, so you should be able to just say whatever. Okay, I'll say me, me, me. All right, John.
hello, hello, hello. Good night, good night, good night.
All right, anybody else? Come on in. Happy to have you. This is our time to socialize. We get to know one another, and it gives some variety to the show. We got you, Greg. Gotcha. Mel, anytime you can say hello. And we have,
Yes.
okay, John, we got you too. Yep, I knew you meant say. No problem. Armin
Hello,
Hood, you want
everyone.
to
Hello,
too?
Lynn.
And here comes Greg Hill. Yeah, Greg. Hi.
Hello.
You can
Hello.
both talk. Don't feel free to talk. No problem at all. Anurag says hi to Armin. Armin says hi to Sadananda.
Hello, Greg.
Can you
Hello.
guys unmute? I don't hear any of you.
No?
Mel,
That's weird.
got your mic on?
Yeah, my mic is on.
Oh, no
It
mic.
is.
No, no sound.
Okay,
Try
let
to
me.
adjust your settings, I
Yes.
guess. Greg, do you have sound yet?
I believe I hear you.
No sound. It's your settings. You got to fix your settings
Uh,
or unmute.
Is
Maybe
that
you didn't
better?
click unmute.
no, it's unmuted.
Okay, bye. Bye, Jean. Love ya.
Edit video
Good morning. Hi,
setting.
Bruce from Anurag. Hello to Subojit Chakraborty. How are you? Elizabeth McPhee is here. Hi. Hi, Elizabeth. And we have Pedro saying me, 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 and coming right up, Pedro. I'll send you the link. Okay, go get the link. No, I can't hear a thing, Melanie. Wow,
Can you hear
Angela
Lynn,
me?
Levan,
Lynn,
thank you for the information. I enjoyed dipping celery in hummus. Hummus is delicious. We can
Okay.
hear them, Irena says. You mean you can hear them and I can't hear them? Is that what you're trying to say? Hi, John Barilla.
Hey, John.
If everybody can hear each other but I can't hear, let me know.
I hear everybody.
Melanie says, Chris.
Can you
Uh-oh.
can you hear me?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, good. Okay.
yes.
I hear.
Can you hear me, John?
Okay, let me
Yes, I
try.
can.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Greg as well.
I think I got it.
Device not found. Connected to back menu.
Can you guys talk again?
Okay. Hi, Lynn.
Okay,
Hi,
now it's
Lynn.
fine. Now I
Okay,
got it.
thank you.
Thank you. I'm
Hello.
it was on our end, not your end. Sorry, you guys. You're good. You guys are
That's okay.
all right. Mike Chata says hi to Pedro. Harry Berschneider, I can hear everyone. Good to have you here, Harry. We've missed you for the past few days. Good to have you here. And Susan says she can hear everyone. So it's my speaker, my external speaker wasn't working well. Thank gosh, God, you guys told me. I can hear everyone, Lynn. Okay, thank you for that. Amar, Tehran, I can now hear you guys. I'm glad. Evan H, we can hear everyone. Okay, it was just me then. Sorry, you guys. It was on my end. All right, I got it. I got it. Yashoda, hi Yashoda. You want to come on the panel? We'd love to have you on the panel. If you do say me, 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 come on to the panel. Irena says we can hear. Okay, good, good. All right. Okay,
I
everybody here is hearing except me.
I don't know why everybody is so shy. I'm coming on and I haven't had a shave or a shower for 2 days because we haven't had any hot water, and I'm still coming on no matter what I look like.
That's good.
Nobody is close to anybody. And the other thing is, the more we get on, the better we get at it. We get braver. I was a bit shy before, and now I'm okay.
Yeah, that's true. Don't be shy, you guys. The more you do, the better it gets, right? The more comfortable it
Okay, it
gets.
works.
Agarwal. We wish you would come on the panel if you're free. Nepal is in the house, is Christizan. Welcome. Hi, Al Praber. And good morning to Sata Rul Hassan. All right, anybody else want to come on? Say me. We got just 3 so far. We want to have at least 8 or 10, right, hun?
Yeah,
Right.
come on, folks. Come on. Somebody, come on now. I saw somebody say their restream wasn't working or something.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Somebody, they went by in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Restream is working fine.
I think they meant they couldn't connect or something.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I saw it go, it kind of went by. I can't see it now.
Best wishes to all the panelists from Chandan.
All right, Chandan.
So sorry, sister. Cleanliness of the house for Diwali is going on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a big deal. Yeah, Yashoda. Got to make the house sparkling, spotless, clean. All right.
All right, Greg, what's going on there in your neighborhood? Anything new?
Oh,
You look good.
Well,
Yes, read it.
let's see. What can I
look
say?
for
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Greg.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
You can hear me. Okay. Well, let's see. This is my 4th year with On Passive this month, which I figured we probably wouldn't even. I gave the On Passive 3 to 5 years before we even launch any products, and we're way past that situation. And I haven't yet been able to get O Connect, which I'm going to try. I am very patient about these credit card things, and my sponsor, who is a wonderful person, has said just be patient, and I'm still patient. So I was going to try today, but my job that I'm working on currently just didn't allow me to have any extra time to get on the computer until tonight. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to buying the O Connect product. So I'll start building our customer base, and of course I still work at that myself. But my health is good. I'm really happy that I'm still looking down at the grass.
That's the best place to be.
Yeah, it's better than looking up at it. And last week I got 360 feet of sidewalks, curbs, and gutters poured on my project. And I'm getting ready to do about a 7-foot, or I should say 8-foot by 400-foot patch for as far as pavement. And I'll have that part of the infrastructure done on my project that I'm working on currently. And I'm enjoying doing what I can do on LinkedIn for RobLynn Live. I enjoy that a lot. I do a lot of creation of things. Of course, you know that. And probably quite a few people know that as well. But I enjoy creating things. And I'm using a lot of AI and learning how to prompt AI, because it's quite it's going to be a tool that's going to be very useful in the future for everybody. But there's a key to AI using it is learning how to prompt it correctly, because it really doesn't know English, how you're thinking. But there's certain ways to talk with it to make it understand what you want to do. And I'm just creating pictures, AI pictures, and a few things right now using the AI. I'm actually using a couple different AIs to create different pictures, including other sites that do GIFs and a few things. So I do a lot of GIFs. Of course, you probably know that.
Well, we've seen them.
We love them.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoy doing them for you guys.
All right. Well, thanks, Greg. Let's. Why don't we move over to Mel and see what Mel's got for us tonight, or this afternoon, this evening, or this morning.
Hello. Based on what was discussed earlier in the chat, Rob and Lynn and everyone else who's there, whatever is coming to Unpassive or forthcoming to Unpassive as far as education, it's a very good thing. The advantages, the picture is all in my mind. You know how the kids say, my dog ate my homework? My dog ate my homework? That will no longer be. because they're at home, no excuse for waking up late, no rush in traffic. All right, so it will all be enthusiastic, it will all be engaging, and they'll be more encouraged, and their grades, that reason will be higher. You know, like as far as education and with what's happening with online learning. And for myself, I don't know what the topic is, but that's what was discussed in the chat. So I'm just coming with my own ideas or my own whatever
Yeah,
I believe.
we're talking about learning and academy, and how technology is bringing the internet learning or online learning to the world.
Yes, so these are some of the factors. So there will not be children or people rushing in traffic, taking public trans, or parents driving them and then all stressed. Teachers will be less stressed. Teachers, facilitators, trainers, whatever you call them, they'll be less stressed because they can teach. I mean, it won't be nice or cool to teach in a PJ, but who knows? They won't have to see what they're wearing, right? So, but they can teach, and people will be happy. There'll be more smiles, There'll be better grades, as I was saying. And for me, as an adult, I'm ready to learn because I love to learn. I don't have a degree, but I have certificates, college diplomas. I will be ready to earn a degree in something for sure. And I'm ready. I know what I want to learn when there's online. I've already have a little lineup of what I want to learn. So I am happy that's coming. I'm very, very happy.
Good stuff for sure. Greg, sorry I cut you off there. That was totally unintentional. Go ahead if you wanted to continue on too.
No, I'm good. You never cut me off.
Okay, I thought I did.
No.
John Burrell, what's going on in sunny New York, or is it sunny in New York?
Well, it wasn't terrible today, but it wasn't like really sunny. But you can definitely feel that it's going to get colder, and we're into that season that's coming that is not my favorite, but that's okay. But also, you can feel like everybody always starts the holidays off some people say too early, but I don't know about too early. But I'm sitting here and I happen to look over at my TV screen and I saw like a Little Shop Around the Corner is on, which is a wonderful old Jimmy Stewart movie from like 1940 or something like that. And it's kind of it's a Christmassy movie. It's kind of a holiday movie. And I just thought, look at that. Look what's on there tonight. They got that on already, But I don't mind at all because I love old movies, first of all. And that happens to be, it's just a wonderful old movie and a wonderful old holiday movie. So, but we can really feel that the holiday season is coming. But I'm actually excited about what season we're in right now with On Passive and where we're at the moment. And I'm kind of just sitting with anticipation about whatever the next few days and weeks obviously are going to be bringing to us, including probably what we're talking about with education, with Academy or whatever tonight. My curiosity is, what will Academy, the platform, actually look like, and how will when things start to be offered to folks? We're all talking about what would you like to study on Academy. It really will be interesting to see, for example, what founders maybe bring their expertise to something. All of a sudden, we'll see where they have some Academy platform where folks can sign up to go and learn something they've never done before, or something they're interested in. I'm just wondering about things like that. What's that going to look like, and who's going to do that? Who are going to be the founders that we know already, that will suddenly appear as teachers or instructors with some interesting topic for folks to learn.
All right. All right. Rita, come to us, Rita. Let's hear from you.
Hello, can you hear me?
You're audible, as they say in India.
Hi,
You're very
Lynn.
audible.
Lynn and Robert.
Hello.
Sorry, I have asthma, so I'm just coughing. But I will be here for a little. So nice to meet you. And this is the first time that I'm in your panel. Nice to
Yay.
meet you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this time. Really, people have been waiting for long, but patient pay off. When we have patience, everything will go the way that God or the universe, like put it for us. But we as a human, we don't have a patient. We just want it now, 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 now. We like it's hard for us to plan for tomorrow, next tomorrow. We just want it now. So that is our problem. But let us just be patient, like let us understand when Mr. Ash came in and said that I was being in hell and I'm going back to hell. So imagine putting yourself in that situation. If it were you, how are you going to deal with that? So like let us not take things with emotion. Let us think about the situation that he's giving us a piece of it. And then it's for you to put the dots, It's for us to put the dots and know and understand where he is, where he's coming from. The other thing that I want to say, I was in Dubai last month. I tried to go because I was just there for 7 hours. I tried to go to the station, but the time that I was there is around 10. The station is already closed, so I was not able to see anything. So I just went the station before that one, and I went back to the airport. So I was supposed to be lucky to go through the station of Passive, but it didn't happen. But I hope that next time I will do that. And we, all of us, make sure if you have that patient, you encourage Mr. Ash with you pray for him and the words of encouragement. Believe me or not, you will have the first conference in Dubai, and all of you are going to go there. Thank you.
All right. So when are you going back to Dubai, or is that just a one-time thing?
No, I will plan next year. I will be going. I will just go there for 7 days. I have family members there, so they invite me. I will be going by the grace of God.
Nice. And where do you call home? I'm not familiar with where you live. Where do you call home?
I'm from South Sudan. From South Sudan. I heard you saying that I'm from South Sudan. Then how comes that you forgot again? But right now I'm in Canada.
Lynn said it, and I'm not allowed to have a memory, so.
No, Lynn is not. She's not. No, she's a very nice woman. She will not say that to you.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah. Also, another thing that I want to, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm sure with your video that you have been coming up, I will go through them. A lot of Sudanese, South Sudanese people, they are not on passive, even though, like, they are kind of like Thomas. If they don't touch it and say, yes, I've seen the womb, they will not believe it. So, like from South Sudan, I think we are only 15 or 16 people that is on passive. Like most of them, they are not. We are talking to them, and so they will say, oh yeah, do it, but they don't want to believe that there is something like it. Because there was a lot of scams that have been going through, and there is a lot of programs that they get into it and they fail. So now they said, what is the difference? It's gonna be the same. So they want to see my apple, and then from there they will come. I say that we don't have to run after them. They will run after us. So I'm waiting for that time.
You will be the hunted, madam. You will be
Yes.
the hunted. They're coming for you.
I know.
And that's coming. I believe that 100%. I've said that to Ash. I wore the hat the other night on the panel that we are the hunted. We truly are the hunted at this point, because there's 6.5 billion people plus that are on the internet almost daily. And even if we only get 10% of that, just for starters, 650 million or so, that's okay. I'm all right with 650 million. That's okay.
Yeah, my brother is in Egypt. I asked him to go to Sharm el-Sheikh. He said, oh, Rita, that is a place that you will never pass that side. It's the security is very tight. And if you want to go there, like from Cairo to Sharm el Sheikh, it's like 7 hours driving. And no, it's not people, it's not like ordinary people go there to Sharm el Sheikh. So
Give me
yeah,
an airplane. I'm not into 7-hour drives anymore. I did that for 30 years.
you can fly when you have your Apple ready for you.
But I have my passport ready. That's 1 out of 2. And now all I need is some Apple. I'm good.
Yeah, you can fly. Especially if they say, "Oh, this is he came from Canada," they'll say, "Yes, welcome, VIP."
You watch what's going to happen in South Sudan. I guarantee you within months, a few months, when people see the apples, maybe see you change some things around your house or whatever, people are going to say, whoa, I think I may have missed something here. So that's all good. That's all good. And there's time. Hey, there's time. They don't have to rush in today or tomorrow. They'll be here. Everybody, as Ash has said, everyone in the world is going to want something on Passive Ag.
Oh yes, definitely.
It's coming soon.
Yeah,
Coming
it's just
soon.
a matter of time.
That's right. And we have time, so that's good.
Hi, Chris. Nice to meet you all. Thank you very much, Lynn and Rob, for really bringing me like to this panel. And I was not being like, we used to be like every time you have a question when we had that webinars going around, and once in a time, you can pop in and so. But since that time, yeah, we have not been able to chat a lot and yes, there are some questions that maybe you can just ask individually, but it's nice sometimes. Like as now, without this one, without on passive, where could I really know Lynn, RobLynn, Charles, John, and more. Like really, you on passive brought a blessing to our life. First of all, to know each other. Now we become as a family without any line that, like color, religion, or whatever it is. We just know that we are human and we love each other and we care about each other. This is the bottom line. So from here, we are going to open our hands. We are going to open our hearts to welcome more people so that the world will go back to the ages that people used to be one village. Used to be one village that this one, like, despite if I know you, I don't know you, it's just like, you're a human. I'm going to love you. I'm going to help you if you need me. Thank you. I don't want to talk more. That's enough for me.
Did pretty well, I thought.
And you, nice, Rita. Take care of your health. Your asthma sounds pretty heavy, huh, Rita? Your asthma.
Yes.
Poor thing.
Do you use an inhaler or do you have other medication?
Yes, I'm using inhaler and I have some tablets that I'm using.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back to you. Don't go away. If you can hang with us, even if you just listen, that's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome to speak again as many times as you want. Thank you. Let's go over to France. Hello, France. What's happening, France?
Hello to Francis Tarla. Welcome. And also, just to let you guys know, that's right. Who am I bringing?
France.
Okay. Welcome, France.
France, come talk to us.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. What a pleasure to be here again with you all.
Oh, nice.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
We're glad, brother.
That's a great topic about Unpassive or Academy. It's funny you come with this topic today because yesterday I was talking to someone and about Unpassive, and I mentioned O Academy, and he said, "Oh man, from what you say, that the college is going to lose a lot of money. They're going to lose a lot of students." I said, "You know what? That's the contrary. A matter of fact, it's going to be worldwide. They're going to have more students and they're going to have more money. Right now they may have less people on campus, but online they're going to have more people. Because our academy is created to make life better for everybody. And I believe that the professor, the colleges, the universities, all the schools, they're going to have students from all over the world. You know, I remember when I was in college, there's a time I couldn't go to school. And if I have a laptop, if I had a program like our academy, I could continue my school to the internet, you know, and to academy, I could just continue my school. And then I had to wait another a year before I go back to school and finish up, you know. But that year, you know, guess what? It's not going, it won't be, it wouldn't lost. I wouldn't lost that year. So our academy going to solve all that problem. How many kids want to go to college after high school, you know, but they want to go to a job. They want to go work first. But now, if with our academy, you know, they can, yeah, they can go to work and they can take the courses online. And our academy just like make it easier for them. And, you know, I love languages. I speak a couple languages. I like to learn a few more, you know, and guess what? I don't have to go to that country or to learn that language. I can stay at home and use our academy and learn that language. You know, Italian, that's my next one I want to learn, you know, and that's is what our academy going to do for us and even a lot more. So I'm very proud of to be an unpassive. You know, I know Melanie was talking about teachers. You know, I was a teacher for a while, and that's also another platform I'm going to start using now. When our academy come out, and I'm going to start teaching again. You know, it's something you love to do, and because you know went a different path in life, you know, and then you stop doing it, and then now things that you love to do, you can start doing it again, and it's going to be a lot more fun because now you're going to interact not only with people in your neighborhood, in your area, but you're going to interact with people all around the world. And you know what? It's going to make it fun. Every day I was open up the computer to see what comment the students put or what homework I have to grade or, you know, whatever I find. So our academy is going to be a blessing for the world. And we cannot take enough Mr. Ashman Farr for creating that program because it's just going to change the world. Thank you.
That really is. It's going to bring higher education, even middle grades. It'll bring higher for sure,
Yes.
to the forefront. In other words, there's people that never thought about going to college that'll be able to go now.
Yes, that's correct.
You know, and if someone wants to teach a course, boom, all they got to do is sign up to teach a course. And why not get paid while you learn? It's all good for everybody. All good for everybody.
That's exactly.
It really is. John, tell me why you have no hot water, please.
Well, actually, we just got it back right before the show started tonight, so that's why I didn't get a chance to spruce up a little bit. But it was just, you know, it's an old building, and the boiler is pretty old, and they do keep it maintenance, but it never failed that right at this time of year, when it first starts to get cold and you're really going to have the boiler for heat, and of course you got it for your hot water, of course. And I mean, you can almost predict it. Within a couple of days after the first couple times that we have the boiler on for heat, it breaks down. And so a couple of days ago, just out of the blue, you know, turned on the water and no hot water. That was my first clue. Now, that was a day that we didn't really need the heat because it was pretty warm that day, actually, still. And so it wasn't until yesterday that we realized that, you know what, it's just out. It's completely out. So we did, and when that happens, you have to contact your super. Now, we used to have a super that lived right next door to me, actually, next to my apartment. But recently, our building's changed a few things, and we have a super that lives a subway ride away. Let me put it that way. He's got to take the subway to come. So even though we told him last evening about the boiler, he didn't get here until today. And then luckily, he was able to get an emergency maintenance person that came to fix our boiler, and he worked on it for a couple of hours, and then all of a sudden tonight we had hot water again. And if we need heat, it hasn't kicked on yet, but We got the hot water. So it was just a little late for me to jump in the shower. So I got my 2-day growth and I haven't had a shower. So, but that's what happens in an old building. I mean, if you don't have a modern new boiler, it's not that the boiler doesn't work, but it needs to be looked after and cared for a lot more because the thing is about 50 years old or more. So that's what happened. Just a normal thing. It just broke down a little bit. Need a little maintenance for the season, you know.
Well, now my grandmother used to own a brownstone, like a 3 or 4 story brownstone, and we had a boiler. I remember that. She had a boiler, and every October, you know, and I would visit October, November. It didn't matter when. And one of those weeks that I would be there, it'd be cold because the steam wasn't coming through the steam heat. It was an old building. And number 2 was no hot water. So
yeah, well, you know what I'm saying then. So it's not, I'm kind of used to it. Hopefully it doesn't happen too many times. I mean, that's not a good thing. But I have to say, especially with the new folks that are kind of the management company of our building now, the good thing is that they get on it. You know, if something like that happens and you need to get it repaired, like I say, the person came today. They were just told last night that it needed to be repaired. So it didn't take long. And so you go a day or so without hot water. I could have gone to a neighbor if I really needed to go somewhere that I needed to get cleaned up, if you know what I mean. So it's just a minor hassle. It's not a big deal. And it is an old boiler, been there for a long time. So.
All right. Hey, Greg, do you have boilers there in where you're from, or is everything central heating and air?
Well, being that I've been a builder for the last 45 years, I understand where John's coming from. Boilers, you don't see those very often here anymore. That sounds like something from New York.
Yeah.
In Washington State, a lot of it's pretty much electric. There's a lot of natural gas, so things are heated with natural gas. The house that I added on what they call a ADU to the side of my home. It's an auxiliary dwelling unit a couple of years ago, and I went with what they call convection heating, and that's it's a very low voltage heating unit that sits on the wall under the windows, and it's 400 watts, so you don't use a lot of electricity, and it's a very well insulated home. So that's what I'm using. But my home I'm living in that's attached to the ADU that I built is gas, and so it's a gas furnace. So that's kind of pretty much what people are using up here is gas or electric. Mostly gas because electricity is expensive up here.
Well,
but I understand, you know,
it's high too, hasn't it? Natural gas.
Well, you know, it's comparatively, it's probably, it depends on how big your house, how well your house is insulated, what kind of windows you have. It depends on a lot of things, how your home is built, and how much you're going to really use. And you know, I think our gas bill last month was $104, and that wasn't too bad for 2 of us here. We have a gas hot water tank and a gas heater, and then the house that I built on the side of it, I use on-demand gas for their heating of their water. So that makes it a lot less expensive having just on-demand gas. So there's ways you can kind of build it and have a better cost factor there.
Yeah, we can't seem to get our electric bill has been all over the place this year. In January of this year, it was because we had to run the heat because it got into the 30s and 40s, which is cold for here in Florida. We would run the heat, and if we ran it 24 hours, we were probably looking at $30 just for 24 hours. So we kind of monitored that, and then last month we had a $500 electric bill, which is high for this house.
Wow.
But it was $266 I just paid today, so that wasn't too shabby. I was okay with $266.
Yeah, mine was actually the electrical bill here with the 2 houses that we got going. The other house is all LED, and I put all LED lighting in my home. So LED will save you a lot of money if you want to get away from burning incandescent lights, but LED is a way to go. It's a little more expensive for the bulbs and stuff, but will save you quite a bit of money. And the electrical bill here last month was $114. That's for 2 houses.
I haven't had a $114 electric bill in 30 years. You kidding? Great. They take advantage here in Florida. James Gates is still here. James lives in the same town that Lynn and I reside in St. Petersburg. Right. And where he is, there's probably a lot of trees, so it probably gets pretty cool there. So he probably has to run the heat when it gets cold. But,
oh, yeah. Well,
hey, Rob, you know, listen, you may have forgotten, or I mean, I wouldn't expect you guys to remember, but just I think it was last spring when it wasn't really warm yet, early spring, we had a thing, because I think we were on the show when this happened. I'm not sure, but anyway, I had a situation where in my apartment I was sitting here and I looked up and I was looking around and I thought, gee, it looks awful cloudy in here. What's going on? You know, it took me a little while to realize that it was actually fumes, or I guess smoke. It wasn't a fire, but it was from the boiler, because I live right above the boiler, because I'm right on the first floor above the basement. And it ended up where, to me, it was like, oh, I know what it is. That's, you know, it's probably the boiler. Let me go tell the super to turn it off so we can deal with it and see what's going to go on. But by then, what I didn't realize was the smoke, or whatever it was with the fumes, was going outside of the building from the basement. So, of course, there was some smoke that people could see out in the neighborhood there. And, of course, somebody called the fire department. So I went outside, and all of a sudden I saw like 6 fire trucks. They were all up and down the block, and you could see firemen getting out of the trucks, and they were going into buildings, because whoever called the fire department, they didn't know what building had the smoke, causing the smoke to come out. So they thought there's a fire in one of these buildings. And so the fire department's going, maybe this one. And they're all looking, and I'm standing outside, and I went like, you know, I think they're here because of our boiler smoke that was happening a little while ago. And I saw a captain, white cap guy, standing at the building next door. And I went, hey, Cap. He looks over at me, and I said, I think maybe you want to look at our building over here in the basement, because I got a feeling that's why you gentlemen are here. And he said, what? He comes over, and of course, a bunch of firemen came in. They went down in our basement, and sure enough, it was the remnants, because by then the smoke had kind of cleared by the time the fire department came, because we shut the boiler off. But everybody in the neighborhood was like, they called the fire department. So, of course, they didn't know which building. So that was kind of fun while they went down, checked out our boiler, and made sure everything was safe, and let me know that, well, you can go back into your apartment now. They were going to tell us all, maybe we wouldn't be able to come back into the apartment. They checked my apartment, since I live right above the boiler, and I'm the one that saw the smoke in my apartment. They checked my apartment for carbon monoxide levels to make sure it wasn't so high. And we just were under the standard of when they would have said, you're going to have to vacate. So I was very happy about that I did not have to vacate, because they took the reading and it was still within a safe level. So that I think I mentioned that when it happened last spring. So
we were broadcasting live when that was going on.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah.
In your apartment, you said, I think there's smoke here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
well, let's bring Pedro. Are you here? I thought I saw Pedro. Where'd he go? Pedro. Bless you.
Oh, I was going to mute, but I wanted to speak as well. Let's see. He was here. I think he has some network issues. He keeps popping back in, so let's wait for him. He'll be back.
Okay. And what would you want to say?
I don't know.
Well, you just said you wanted to say something.
Oh, I wanted to say something about Pedro, but I was going to sneeze, so that's why I didn't mute. Normally, I would mute when I'm going to sneeze.
Where'd he go? Come back, Pedro.
Pedro, come in, Pedro. Come say hello.
I don't know what happened. He'll come back. He has a link.
He's in Maryland, in the tri-state area, not far from where I used to live in Silver Spring, Maryland, which is where the National Institute of Health is. And he lives in Gaithersburg, which is very close, next town over. So It's probably getting cool there too.
Oh, yeah. Rob, you lived in a lot of places.
Yeah, I got around in my lifetime. Let's see, I've been born in New York City, since you asked, or didn't ask, I'll tell you anyway. Born in New York, moved to Lakeland, Florida, where my dad was a Kraft Foods cheese salesman, believe it or not.
Huh.
And then he left that job and went to work for Schlitz Brewery out of Milwaukee. And we moved to Savannah, Georgia, and then I grew up there. So I've gotten around pretty good. Savannah, and then from Savannah to New Orleans, Nolans, as they say there, Nolans, Nawlins, and then back to Florida by way of Washington, D.C. That's how I knew where Gaithersburg is, and wound up going to Hawaii from the Pentagon there. So, yeah, I've gotten around. Now I'm in
That's
Florida.
for sure. That's for sure. Yep.
Pedro,
Oh,
is
this is
that
your
you I'm
last stop.
seeing? Pedro, are you there? Go ahead.
You're kind of a silhouette because the light is behind you. It'd be better if the light is above you
Yeah.
or in front of you. 'Cause
He's the mystery man.
That's because the light's behind you, Pedro.
Yeah, if you can move a light in front of you or over the top of you, we'll be able to see okay.
Or we just see a silhouette. Try.
I am here. There is a
Oh,
There you go.
that's a bit better.
hello.
Yeah, so you in the garage?
Hello,
Where
hello.
are you?
Hello?
We got you, Pedro. Go ahead. You're audible.
No, I get a lot of feedback, so I get confused because I joined in both ways. I joined as an attendant. So I appreciate that you're bearing with me. I am so excited to hear your comments. Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. We're glad you're
Well,
here,
I'm going to
Pedro.
continue.
What's the
I'm going to
temperature?
continue speaking.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
So I
sorry.
appreciate that you are including me because, like Lynn says, the more you do it, the more familiar you are. I want one day to have the voice of John Barilla because it's very inspiring. But the more you do it, the more you learn. Maybe I will imitate Rob as well. So I need to practice as much as I can in order to get familiar with all this. I've been joining with Facebook messages, but in two different ways, and that causes a back. But I appreciate what you're sharing about Ollie because I missed the information, and I will stay quiet. I want to learn more about what you have to academy. That is an exciting field. I love to teach. I'm not a good teacher, but I love to teach anyway. I have a lot of things that I want to share, but that platform will be so useful.
All right. Should be fun. Should
Okay,
be a lot of
back to
fun.
you.
Back to me. All right. Over to Carmela. Carmela, come in. Come in. Carmela Schwartz.
Carmela.
Hello. Shalom.
Shalom.
Carmela, are you there? Carmela.
Can you try to? Can you talk, Carmela? We see you.
I love it when she's looking up at the thing and it's like we're talking to her. It's like she doesn't know what we're looking for. Hey, Carmela, what do you have to say to us? Hello.
No sound.
No sound.
I'm here.
Oh, you're
Okay,
here now.
we
Go ahead.
I'm
we hear you
here.
now. Okay.
Thank you.
I couldn't.
Uh-oh. She's gonna fix something.
Whoops.
Try again, Carmela. Go ahead.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm here. Somebody is speaking. Okay, I'm here. It was easy to come in. It was easy to come in, but I hear someone else. I don't know why.
Okay, let me
It's a
mute
feedback.
others. Throwing you off, I think. Let me mute everyone. Give me a second.
I have somebody else in. Hello. Now I don't hear anyone.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
only
Lynn
me.
muted everyone else for the time being. Go ahead, Carmela. The
Okay,
stage
I
is
came
yours.
in easily, but in the same browser I have you in the YouTube, so I had to go back to stop the YouTube because otherwise I hear the YouTube in one side and me here it's too much to
Too
hear the
much.
same. So I closed the YouTube and I'm here, and it was very easy to come in, and I love this panel. Every time I come here, I find it nicely smooth and easy, and the color is beautiful. Yes, I heard John about his story with the fire. I'm sitting. Greg, here you here too. What is this? You said some. I love you. It's opposite. It's mirror.
Close enough.
I'm saying it's beautiful to be here in this panel. I heard about John Barilla telling us about his fire. I'm sitting here under a fire too. 2 days ago, I had falling on my head pieces of the bomb in my apartment. And thanks God I have a pergola on my head that it didn't catch me. And it's the second time that it's happened. Pieces comes falling in my yard. But yesterday, last 72 hours, it's quiet, no noise.
That's
I
the way we
believe
like
they.
it. No noise.
You know what, Rob? That's right. She showed me some pictures. She went outside and she picked up some pieces of metal from the bombing that was happening. That scrap metal was falling right. That's what she's talking about right now. So that's a frightening situation, isn't it? Oh my!
Yeah, she
I can
she
show you
shared the
the
pictures. I've
pieces. I
seen them.
have them here with me. Wait a second. Here are they. Do you see them? Do you
Oh
see
yeah,
pieces?
pieces of gray
You
metal.
see?
Looks like a razor blade almost.
I had four like this. I find in the yard, but they fall like a stone on my
A
head.
terrible situation.
When they fall, and they are very very sharp. They are very dangerous.
So how's your garden? Is the garden okay?
The garden is okay. It's only small pieces. It doesn't make nothing to the garden. There is sand. Nothing happened to the sand.
Good, good, good.
And the dogs are so smart because I was under in a storeroom, and the dog didn't want it to go out. They knew that something is still coming because it comes 5 minutes after the bombs was bombed.
Oh.
It's go slowly,
Oh. Oh.
and the dogs didn't want it to go out.
Dogs are smart.
And
Dogs
yes,
are
they are smart. They're hearing better than us. So
Yeah.
next time I'm not going out. I'm listening to the dog. They are better than the other announcements.
Listen to the dogs, that's for sure. All right,
Yes, the
Mel, what's
dog
going
saved
on
my
there
life. She
in
wakes me. She
Canada?
wakes me up.
Yeah.
She wakes me up and she took me to the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leighton.
Yes, Rob. We
Okay,
have
I'm fine.
Standard Live.
What? Who's speaking?
Melanie
I'm
is
saying,
speaking.
Mel was
now,
speaking. Mel was speaking.
what did he said?
Oh, we'll come back to you in a minute. Mel was going to say a few words, and then we'll come back to you, Carmel.
Okay. Okay.
All right, don't go away. Don't you worry. Don't
I'm
go
here.
away.
Yeah. Okay, before I say what I have to say, to Camilla, you're a strong, brave woman. And why am I getting a voice echo?
Okay, let me see. I'll mute. I think Carmela should help. Let me try. Okay. Okay. Proceed now, please.
Yes, thank you. Now, I was saying, Camilla, you are very strong, brave woman, and it's because of your belief. Camilla, because of your belief, keep on believing, and the type of spirit you have, it will get you very far in life. It's a good thing. Amidst all the bomb, amidst all of what is going on, the gunfire, whatever it is, God got your back, okay? So just keep on keeping on. Have faith. And I know you do. John Barilla, I know you talk about your building. Sorry, go ahead, Camilla.
I want to say tomorrow it's the day of my father's dying few years ago. He died on 2007. And my father was he's saving me. He's there. I believe that he's from there. He's saving me. He's looking at me and he keep me alive.
Yes.
My father was in the Holocaust, and I feel here it's the same thing. You know what they're doing to small babies. It's incredible.
All right. Well, we're going to let's see. Yes, for sure. Let's come back to France. France.
So can I finish what I was saying? Sorry, because I got cut off. Okay, I was going to say to John Barilla, you will be head of that apartment building that you live in. When the apples come, you're going to take over that building. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can. Are you asking me if I'm going to stay here or leave here when the apples come?
When the apples come, you, John Barilla, you're going to take over the building. You're going to be responsible. You're going to buy over that building and get better living, better living space for people. You're going to look after it.
Well, perhaps.
Write it down on your list, I'm pretty sure. And as far as the cold and all these boilers and all these things, like right here where I live now, it's a 75-year-old building that I never really lived in a building. I had my own house and it was electric heat, but now I move in a building where there's oil boilers. But I love it because I don't get much of a heat because I hate the heat. I hate that type of heat. It has to be natural for me because I came from where there's natural heat, right? And sooner, because of climate change, there might be a lot of solar panels going around. So everything might be run by the sun, the way the climate is heating up, right? So there might not even be much of a cold like before.
Yeah. There actually is a program in New York City where they're encouraging landlords and to have more solar panels on the rooftops, giving them tax breaks and such to encourage that. And I wouldn't doubt that in the future, more and more of the city does have that kind of equipment, so to speak, for things like heating, and why not? It's easy with the taller buildings and all that. But I don't know about my building. I might do something like that. But the people that own the building, the good thing is they're from the family that's always owned the building. But prior to this, it wasn't kept up very well. But the two gentlemen they're related. They're the sons of the original landlord. And for some reason, they're interested in getting the building in good repair. So a lot of things have been happening in the building already. They didn't put a new boiler yet, but like I said, they're doing a good job of at least looking after the problems, and they're actually facelifting the outside of the building, making it safer. There was some problems with the building. We actually had a thing. I also mentioned this, folks might not remember either, but last year we had a partial vacate order because there was a structural problem on the western side of our building, and the people that lived right in the area of that building, 5 floors, 5 apartments, they all had to leave. They all had to vacate. But it wasn't so serious that the rest of us had to vacate. But since that time, the new landlords, which are still the same family, but they're the newest recent landlords, they have not only corrected that problem so that they could continue to have people live in the building, but they've gone beyond that because they're kind of looking after all of the problems. The roof is better. They're fixing that. The hallways are better. They're fixing that. They're renovating all of the apartments that were vacated, plus more of the apartments, because obviously they want people to come back and move into this building. So in general, the building is doing pretty well. And even my old apartment, there's been some improvements just because recently they come in and they fix several things. So I'm hoping that it keeps going like that. But hey, if the apples come, you never know. I don't know whether I'd buy the building. I might just move to a newer, modern, I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but who knows? I don't know if they're going to want to sell the building, but I may move. I may not. I'll see when that time comes. I'll consider it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. And Rob, if you permit me, I just want to end by saying I brought that up on purpose because when I first came to Canada, I enrolled in a women's for trade, a trade for women's, whatever it was. And there were about 12 of us. They were expecting 20. So they shut down the class because there were not enough. But I so wanted to build something to look back at what I built. And I still have that in mind. So when we have academy, I'm hoping that there'll be builders or, people on there to teach, and I'll be one of them in the class because I want to do something. And as far as the panels, the solar ones, I'm very interested in solar paneling and cork, the cork flooring. They have cork flooring that you don't need the heat anymore because cork is a very heated stuff. I would love to see myself doing something like that. So that there goes our academy. So I just wanted to bring that up on purpose. Thank you, Rob and Neil.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wait a minute. I think I saw a hand raised. Rita, go ahead. Rita. Go ahead, Rita.
Thank you very much for giving me this chance again. My heart goes to you, Carmela. I hear you, and I pray for you that God will look after you, and not only you, but the whole country, and the peace will be coming very soon. I want to say that I hear you. Why? Because I grew up, I am born in a wartime. I grew up in a war. I studied in war. I got married in war. And then after that, I came here to Canada. And after all this 50 plus, because before I born, the war is already there. So plus my age, and then I'm here, that is the time that my country had a peace. And even we still don't call it a peace, especially if you guys can hear from the news. South Sudan is not stable yet. It was a fight between Northern Sudan and South Sudan. So now in 2011, we had our independence. So now we have Southern Sudan and Northern Sudan. Northern Sudan right now is just like, it's ash, like nothing is there. Nothing is there. Now the animals, the dogs, and so I'm sorry to say this, but people that is not being buried, and every day is just killing is going around. So I really, my heart goes to you. I lost all, like most of my uncles, I lost them during that time because they come and pick them from their house and arrest them, and they are not coming back. We don't know where they are buried. We don't know how they killed them, and war is not a good thing. So in terms of what you are talking about, the power and not power, now after all these years that we had a peace, guess what? We don't have a power, and we have the longest river in the world from Uganda up to Egypt. That is the long river in the world, but still we don't have electricity. People are using generators. Imagine this house does have generator. The other house, like all the areas, the small generators, and the sound, the pollution of the pollution, like it's crazy. It's crazy. So this is the things that we want to appreciate, and we want to be thankful that I'm part of On Passive, because one day we will change that situation. And especially right now, like I came from Sudan, as I said, there is a generation right now, like from age 12 until 25. In 5 years, we are missing this generation. All of them are going to die every single day. Every single day. Children are dying, more than 20 children a day. 20 children a day. So imagine, after how many years, this generation, where this gap, how are we going to fill it? The oldest are going, very soon they are going to finish. The younger one, yes, are growing, but where is this one here? So with On Passive, I'm sure with the little people, like with the small population that we have, I'm sure that we are going to come together and we will make a difference, especially in the life of youth. We want to encourage them. They are not in school. They are using this inhaler that, like, they are just walking like on the street, like you don't know. I'm sorry to say that, but I am thankful, and I'm thankful really to Mr. Ash that I'm part of this program, because one day, if I can change more than 10, at least I can make 4 or 5. With the other team, each one of them, if they can make 5 and the other 5 will continue, I'm sure we will change the life of South Sudan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Very nice. Thank you. Very warm and moving, and we hate to hear stories like that, but hopefully things will get better shortly. For sure.
Thank you.
This is why we on passive.
Yeah, I have to leave now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope I will come again.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
For coffee.
Goodbye, Lucy.
Love you.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
And as I say, that is why Unpassive is the hope for the world, people. When you hear situations like Carmela's and Rita's, where is the hope? Where's the light? Where's the promise of a brighter future? Mm-hmm. It's through Unpassive, It's we collectively are going to do so much to make needed changes in the world. I really truly believe that. It gives us hope for a better and peaceful tomorrow.
True. All right. Well, we're 2 hours and 15 minutes in. Anyone have any parting comments? We'd love to hear from whoever wants to speak. Just give us a hand wave, or okay, go ahead there, Franz.
Yeah, I just wow, this is very emotional time today, and this is why I love on passive. Uh, I'm here. I never knew anybody in this panel, and now we're all family. Anybody's problem is our problem, and like Len said, I can't wait for us to start making a difference to change the world, and sometimes I do a little webinar with my group, and again today that's exactly what I told them. I said that it's not all about the apples you're gonna make, is about the life we're going to change, so the people around us, the community around us, and yeah, the apple's always going to be there, but the people you change, that's what's going to make the big difference. And I'm here, I live in Ocala, Florida, so I'm not too far from you, Len and Rob, so I hope one day I can meet you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Which side of I-75 are you? Are you to the east or the west?
I'm on the west, east side. East
side, so you're towards town then, from the interstate.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely have to hook up. There's all sorts of places to meet up there.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good.
Hey, that'd be nice. Awesome.
Anyone else, any parting comments? I'm on. All right, Mel, go ahead.
Thank you. I don't want to think it's only me who can talk, but I always have a lot to give out. With everything that's happening around the world, not only war, there's famine, there is earthquakes, there's floods, there's hurricanes, there's tsunamis. Put them together, they're all those disasters, natural and man-made. And when all of our hearts, because it starts from here, it's sometimes we only react when something bad is happening, and that's when we're ready to change. But it starts from the heart. Okay, so we will all be ready with good hearts to serve, true hearts to serve humanity. And we know it's coming. We just have to have the faith to keep on giving. No matter what we have right now, we give whatever we can. We don't have to wait for the apples, as Franz was saying. We start from small, okay? And we don't have to really say what we are doing right now, because whoever our Father is, He sees us in secret, and He knows our hearts. He knows who we are. So I'm saying to my brothers and sisters, my whole family here, including Rob and Lynn, we just have to stay on the course, as Ash said, and we just try our best. So when apples come, we'll have more to distribute, and we'll have a lot, to exchange around the globe. We can go to each other, we can, whatever we can get to do, because we'll have freedom. Okay, so we just have to keep faith. And I know it's hard when there's war and things are falling over your head. I have never experienced that, but I've experienced bad hurricanes where we were almost washed away by heavy rain and, water rumbling like an ocean. You could not identify the road from, the gutters or whatever. Everything was just rumbling, and then it's washing you down. You have to try a way of survival. So whatever we do, we just have to have faith. We keep on praying, we keep on trying, and we just have to hold hands together wherever we are around the world. I know some people don't like to believe, but there is a higher power. It's not the universe only. There is a higher power that brings everything together, and He sees us. And one day, we will all be happy. One day, people will know who we are. And when we leave this earth, they will know what we have done. So we just have to keep faith. If God brought us there at that age, that length of time, He's going to take us further. He is going to bring us further. So we just have to wait for when everything comes to fruition. And this is my take when it comes to unpassive. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mel, very much. Man, you keep getting these smart people on here, and what the heck am I doing?
Oh, Carmela would like to.
Carmela, go ahead. Carmela.
Go ahead, Carmela. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. You're unmuted.
I want to thank. Okay, I want to thank the woman that told us about her problem in Sudan, that they have a war for many years and never peace, and people are dying there. The Hamas was there too. Hamas is the ISS. Hamas is all over the world. So we are now going to take them out from the root, you know, because even in Palestinian, half of the people are innocent. They are not wanting war. They have the same people like here. They have mothers, they have children, they have women, they have innocent people did nothing. They are hostages of Hamas. The Hamas is the problem. And the Hamas is all over the world, even in Europe, in many places. We hear it and we see that they make terrorists all over the world, and they are like a cancer. We have to finish this cancer and to make something that it won't be, and we can change the world to a better place with a big heart like Ash Mufara have, and to people who love people and not want to kill people. We want to attract people that have a big heart and love people and want peace.
All right. We're with you. Peace, Carmela. Peace.
Yes, peace. We need peace all over the world, not only in Israel. There are many places that have war now, and civilians, people are suffering for nothing.
True. Who else would like to say a few words before we go? Anyone else? Is that you, Greg? Go ahead, Greg. Go ahead, Greg, please.
Okay. My life has been full. I'm almost 70. I've traveled from Florida to Anchorage, Alaska on the road. I've been to Romania. I've built churches. I played music, gospel music for the last 20 years. I was saved when I was 12 years old. I've been born again. I love God. And there's people in this world today that don't know him. And I would say it's very simple. It's free, but it's not easy. So as a part of this family here, I just want you to know that it means a lot to me to be able to share that. I made, when I started this on Passive 4 years ago, I said, I want to, God says that we tithe our money. And I said, I want to live on like a king on 10%. And I want to tithe my 90%. This is how I want to use the money, or the apples, I guess, as we say, with on Passive. It's not about me, because I already have all the wealth I'll ever want. I mean, when the guy comes up and he's carrying all his gold, and St. Peter says, well, what are you carrying the pavement for? So I'm going to be walking on streets of gold. I don't care about the money down here. You, every one of you, you're my real treasure on this earth. Not the money I hold in my bank, not the money that I have coming. So I want to help others, and I'm trying that. I'm trying to do that before I have the apples. I'm only allowed to do what God has given me. And so I'm looking forward to a bless with Passive. I mean, there's a lot of great programs we have coming. Oh, Connect is, yes, very good. That's going to be a great thing for people to learn and to use that. And it has great value, extreme great value. And I think the old blessed part for me is the one that I'm really looking forward to the most, because 4 years ago, I started a program through, it was called Go Get Funding, not Fund GoFundMe, but Go Get Funding. And I've got $250 in there. And it's for a well that I want to put in Uganda for some people that I met online that I've been praying for, and they have quite a big family. And it's a really cool thing. And to be able to help other people, it's the most important thing in our living on this earth. That's what it's about. It's not about us. It's about others. And if you want to help others, if you want to change others, you have to change yourself first. But the thing I really like about this whole part of OnPassive, my little tiny $97 that I spent, that I got given back to, plus $10, has allowed me to share the gospel, has allowed me to make a lot of awesome friends and people, has allowed me to call people like Carmela in Jerusalem, where someday I will reside. I know that for sure, for a fact. I know that one day I will pick fruit from a tree that's by the River Jordan that will bear a new fruit every 30 days. I know a lot of things that are really cool to us. We're supposed to focus on the kingdom. So I focus on the kingdom, but I focus on people like you, and I try to give what I can give. And I just want you to know, you guys are all awesome. I'm just one of those kind of people that love people. And I've been blessed by God, so many ways that I can't hardly explain. I will give you one example before you close. I used to say to God, here I am in Anacortes, Washington, little tiny town of 8,040 on an island. How am I going to reach the world, Lord? How am I going to reach he says, take the gospel to the world. How am I going to do that? And I'm playing guitar and music and giving praise and worship at church, helping the church. And then suddenly, you won't believe this. Suddenly we have a Russian ship that breaks down outside of the port, outside of in Canada, and comes into the U.S. to get fixed, and they park it at our port. Whereas this boat is sitting there with 15 people from Russia. So I got asked by a friend of mine who had been studying Russian for 3 months, who he didn't know why, but he was studying in Russian. So he happened to know the person that was the security, and he kind of snuck me on the boat that night. He asked me if I wanted to go there and meet these Russians, and if I wanted to play the gospel music on that boat. I said, of course. So he snuck me through the shipyard with my guitar, and I got on that Russian boat, and I got to sing and praise worship with these 15 other guys from Russia. And that was an awesome. I started thinking, well, we just don't think in the terms like God thinks of. I was thinking of the fact that, how am I ever going to reach the world? Well, that was how he brought the world to me. So not only that, but how many people there, those 15 guys were on that boat for 3 months. They all had video cameras. Back then they were big video cameras. Here we have but back then they were video cameras. So they took videos of me singing and sharing the gospel with them. And where did it go? It went out to the world. So it's kind of like OnPassive is in the same way. My little $97 bought me great friendships, and just so many awesome things I can't really tell you. I get so excited about it, I can't even think. But it's getting better day by day. And I can't wait to buy the darn O-Connect. Now we got through our credit card process, I guess it's better. And I was going to do it today, but I was too busy. So anyway, thank you for your time. I love you all so much. You have no idea. But anyway, I thank you so much. You guys have a great night. And thank you for allowing me to be on here, RobLynn. Love you guys too. I lived in Pensacola for 4 years, and I know what Destin Beach is like. I know what the sand is like when you walk on your feet and it squeaks between your toes. It's a great place to live, but I don't like the hurricanes.
We don't either, but
it's warmer there.
Yes, it is.
Anyway,
Pedro, go ahead, Pedro. Pedro.
Well, I really appreciate being among young people and people of my age, and hear their comments, how they view life, and the toll that they have taken. And seeing people like Carmela undergoing these harsh conditions, and the other lady that spoke, it really moves you to set a good example. We all God's children. The thing that some people have been misguided from infancy, and so they develop this hate against others, but they're humans as well, guided humans. So people have been praying for God's kingdom to come for years and years without realizing that it's God's government that will take over. But until then, our role is to set a good example. And that's what I love from Passive, because it's based on sharing, based on love, compassion. Those are outstanding qualities that we need to develop for others to benefit. If we practice those, we do the right thing, and the wealth is going to be shared, is going to be more balanced. Not just a few having all the possibilities, but many will have more possibilities, and that will alleviate the situation until God puts the last word. But in the meantime, I appreciate being among people young, not so young, and our age, that we have gone through a lot, each one of us, no doubt. Many happy occasions, many sad things. We have had our share of in life as well, of suffering and seeing others suffer. But yeah, I appreciate that atmosphere. There is for sure here, and praise RobLynn, because they play a big role in keeping us working towards this fine goal that have been set for us by Mr. Ash, and developing technology that can help everyone. I had trouble before. I had two open, and was getting a lot of feedback. So I was confused. I couldn't speak. So till now, I had a good opportunity. I really appreciate that you all the, and of course, I talented people like John sharing and all. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Pedro. Thank you. Anyone else before we call it a night, or an afternoon, or an evening, or a morning? John's done. All right. Great, Mel. Well, all right. Anything from you, Franz, before we go?
No, I'm good. Thank you. It was a pleasure to be on the panel tonight. I have a lot of fun. I meet some great people every day I come here. It's a pleasure.
All right. Sounds good. And we'll see you in Ocala before you know it.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to say good night, Gracie.
I want to say hi to Hanufa first. Love you, Hanufa.
Hanufa in the crowd. Hello, Hanufa.
She just popped up before we ended, but she's here.
Right, all right.
And we have thank yous. And I'd like to share one. Would you read that, honey?
That's Miss Page, Susan.
Susan.
Thank you for all the sharing of stories. Very touching. Hope and pray on Passive's fruit kicks in very soon. Thank you, RobLynn Live, for being the instrument for us all.
That's beautiful.
Well said. Thank you. We appreciate that. And we're Olive Tom would like to say, Brother Greg Hill. So blessed to have heard your piece and to see you here in person for the first time.
Oh.
For me, anyway. God bless you. Thank you. Also, the other panelists.
That's nice. Thank you, Olive. And Sina says
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
And Angela saying thanks to Pedro.
Sina says, thank you, RobLynn, and everyone. Good night, good morning.
Sina,
bye for now.
Thank you
for being here. Sina's always with us.
Tonight was a special night. I don't think we intended to go where we went, talking about God and peace and ending wars and getting rid of famine. But hey, that's why we call it community chat. And it's very heartwarming to see how everybody feels about one another. And it's the on-passive way. You know, we may not be the biggest number in terms of how many people come on a chat or webinar, but I think we're one of the most solid. And we're just happy to have the platform that Ash has given us to where we can continue this, and we'll continue this until he fires us. I mean, Marty and Chris keep firing me because I make mistakes, but they're not the final say. So I'll be here for a little while longer. So Lynn wanted to get a picture, if you guys don't mind. It'd be nice if you could just hang a minute once we end. And then she usually hangs around a little bit longer than I do because I'm fading fast. All right.
Thank you to all in the chat. We had such a lovely chat group today. Lots of really thoughtful comments and support and love in our chat. So, you know, we may not hear your voices. We certainly hear your hearts. You speak with us in the chat. And let me tell you, we appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And of course, to the ones that are on our panel, what would we do without you? You're special. Thank you.
It means a lot to both of us, from our heart to yours. This sharing is caring is fun. And
it feeds our soul, you know, like tonight, I feel so fulfilled hearing all those messages and just realizing that all of us, we're the same. We're the same. It doesn't matter that our colors are different of our skin and our religions are different. And
or we got no hair.
Or we got hair. But mine is salt and pepper. Oh, well, you know, it comes with age. But I mean, despite all of our differences, we're more the same than we're different. Would you all agree that? We're more the same than we are different. And so Unpassive is going to just bring the whole world together. I just can't wait. Oh, Carmela's got a cute little hat on.
She's got her
Unpassive hat. Yay, Carmela. So thank you all. We appreciate you for being here with us. You're quite welcome, dear Hanufa.
Are we coming back tomorrow night?
Yes, we come back every night. Come rain or shine.
Add 365 to 75. That's 440 straight shows.
And whether you like it or not, we're going to be back. So that's a given right there.
All right, if you say so. So let's take a picture and then we'll call it a night. Thank you.
Someone just came back in, and that is John.
I'm back. I got knocked out, but I'm back.
Okay, and we see that Franz is back too. Good.
Yes, good. I got knocked out.
All righty. Okay, so we're gonna end the session officially, but if you six of you would just hang on tight for a little bit, and then we will take a quick picture. So everybody, bye to the others except panelists. Bye. Love you. Good night, George.
Good night, Gracie. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Good night, everyone.
All right, good night.
Stay with us, panelists.